Tarot. It's your girl Asia, and I'm here to bring you guys some messages. This is going to be your all signs. We're going to start with Aries and go all the way through to Pisces. We're going to see what current energies surround each sign and get you some advice, and also look into prosperity and abundance. So let's get started. This is going to be for Aries. Madonna, ancestors, Holy Spirit, universe, and spirit guides, clear and precise messages for Aries. I keep getting this message for you guys. This Delulu. So last night I did a pretty shuffle because I just got this deck, and that card came out. It's coming out again. Peace, fam. You took the high road. The view's better up here. What else for Aries? Hell have no fury. Tyler Perry's acrimony. Don't let bitterness burn the bridge to your own journey. Aries. I'm also seeing delete the scene. You edited them out and the plot got better. And I'm seeing daddies and little girls. Real strength is found in showing up with love. Some of you guys, you share children with someone. Peace, beautiful. Hey, chocolate butterfly. Peace, everybody. Aries. Somebody here may not be living in reality. I feel like there's something about you finding this out, realizing this, and you are making a decision to close out a chapter, a cycle with this person. I'm seeing playing games and over it. So let's see. When it comes to Aries, we got this Delulu. Somebody here, they like a lot of attention. They like a lot of attention. Somebody here, they act, or they've been acting out. Let's see. Somebody here could be needing to apologize to you. I was about to say wanting to, but I don't know if they want to or not, Aries. But somebody here could be needing to apologize to you for something. Let's see. I feel like you are cutting yourself out of some sort of situation, a toxic connection here. But why is the Lulu here? What is this for Aries? I just got the Hierophant. Taurus could be significant for some of you. What else? Some of you guys, you were married to this person, or you were in a high level commitment. There's something about contracts, the middle way, the line between extreme opposites. Yeah, you and this person may not share the same values. You could be telling me that you got with this person at a young age for some of you, or this relationship could be fairly new, still fresh. I'm getting more of like meeting somebody at a young age. Now, this person could be younger than you. I'm seeing showing support in Leo. Some of you guys were dealing with a Leo. Why is you took the high road? The view's better up here. So Aries, like I said, there's something about this situation. You made a decision to move on. You took the high road. Why is this coming out for Aries? Some of you guys were dealing with a Scorpio. Scorpio energy is also giving like death and rebirth. So you could be telling me that something has ended between you and another person. Judgment is also Scorpio energy. You could be telling me you had an awakening. The way others view you is none of your business, and the Fool. Yeah, definitely seeing the Aries here starting a new journey. I don't know what this, the way you view others, the way others view you is none of your business. I don't know, maybe you were dealing with somebody here who was very judgmental. Somebody here could have been gossiping about you, Aries, or there's something about not caring what other people feel or how they view you. Don't let bitterness burn the bridge to your own journey. So, Aries, you could be telling me that you're pissed. Well, this person's pissed. Give me more for this. Something about the number 666 could be significant for someone. Acrimony. It's a movie by Tyler Perry. I got Libra energy, best of both worlds. Oh, okay. And happy home. So, for some of you, could be telling me you got a divorce. There's a breakup, a separation. A Libra could be significant here, Aries. I'm also seeing where somebody, they wanted their cake and eat it too. It says best of both worlds. Somebody here, they wanted their cake and eat it too, and they wanted to appear innocent. Or they wanted to, I don't make it seem like maybe this was a secret. Make it seem like they weren't such a bad guy or bad girl. This person was in a relationship with you. They got happy home. So again, there could be children. Yeah, I'm seeing a family man or woman. Put it however it resonates. It's the same energy I was getting last night in the pre-shuffle for you, Aries. By the way, happy birthday to the Aries. This is your season. Yeah, something tells me that it says you edited them out and the plot got better. Yeah, I feel like ever since you moved on, things are getting better for you, Aries. Somebody here, they wanted their cake and eat it too, and they want you to forgive them. Give me more for this best of both worlds. It just seems like, yeah, I got seductive, tainted love. You could be telling me that this person cheated or they dealt with somebody. Somebody here is pissed. It says, don't let bitterness burn the bridge to your own journey. Somebody's pissed. What is this? Somebody's angry. Sensitivity. Whoever this person is, they could be upset, sad, but I'm also getting that they're mad. It's either they're mad or whoever they was dealing with is. I'm not liking the look on this. Seduction, tainted love. Why is delete scene here? Who deleted the scene? New direction. You did. You deleted the scene. Some of you guys were dealing with a Capricorn. I was getting that heavy in my pre-shuffle too. I was getting air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and I was getting earth sign, mainly Capricorn energy. Trust your intuition. Yeah, Aries, you made this decision to listen to the red flags. You were paying attention to everything. Romantic gesture. I don't know, this person could be wanting you back. Or Aries, you could be telling me there are other people that want to get to know you. There are other people that are, trying to hit you up, and you're looking at your options. What's daddy's little girl? There's children involved. Missed opportunity. Somebody here, there was a family. This was a happy home. There was no reason why somebody should have taken this risk. I feel like they took a risk. Because when I look at the Fool, I know you guys are taking a leap of faith. You're moving forward. But I feel like this person also, you and this person can mirror each other. Aries, I don't know if you've already done this or you've been thinking about it, but I got fast. All you need is water. That could mean something to an Aries here. I'm seeing somebody pregnant too. That's not going to be for every Aries. Some of you guys were dealing with a Cancer. I'm seeing Sagittarius. There's Aries. So, yeah, I'm going to get more for the fast. All you need is water. Yeah, I feel like you taking some sort of break. Because some of you could be focusing on your health. You could be focusing on eating cleaner. Or there's something about you purging. You could be purging yourself from this relationship. It's like you're healing. But again, I feel like there's an area you made this conscious decision. It could have been an awakening. You're moving on, starting a new journey. Yeah, I just got the star. Aquarius energy. So yeah, purging. The water that she's pouring out is like a release. It's like you're trying to heal. The Hermit. Virgo energy in the reverse. Give me more for the Hermit because I got that in the pre-shuffle too. Some of you guys were dealing with an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This King of Swords energy is also kind of giving like you've learned a lot, you've gained a lot of wisdom. But I feel like this person, they could be upset. They could be embarrassed. Kind of like, I want to say they're in like isolation. or they're isolating themselves because of how they're feeling. There was a lot of confusion. I feel like this person, they were hiding behind a mask, and that mask fell off. Like going back to this Hierophant energy, it just looks like somebody here was trying to look so innocent or trying to appear to be someone they're not, an angel. But at the same time, this person, they wanted their cake and eat it too. It says best of both worlds. So yeah. Okay. So what else for Aries? You guys are rebuilding new foundations. You could be telling me that you're restructuring your beliefs when it surrounds love, relationships. I definitely feel like justice has been served, whether that be in the court system or if that's just like karmically justice is served. Peace, everybody. What else for Aries? By the book, it just came out again, that justice energy. I'm looking at the number 11. The 11th major arcana card in tarot is justice. So yeah, didn't we get that? I think we saw that when I was shuffling. But anyway, yeah, this person, they could feel rejected by you, Aries. Yeah, look, we got orphaned. Like this person feels alone. There's that number 5 again. And then I got not for you. There's something about this too, Aries. This person was playing games and was manipulating you and making it hard for you to move forward. So I feel like this person was holding you back. There's something about that, the way they were acting, trying to act innocent. I don't know if this person was making excuses or like trying to avoid the truth, but they were definitely holding you back. And I know this isn't easy because there could be children involved, like I said, for some of you. But either you're at this crossroads in your life where you're thinking about making this decision, or you have. So when it comes to prosperity and abundance, what does Aries need to know? What could be blocking an Aries, or what could be a blind spot that Aries may not be aware of? It says being a copy. Copying successful people can backfire and won't set you apart. Discover your genius. Find what makes you unique and discover the genius that resides in you, because success comes from fierce originality, not imitation. And then I got environment here at the bottom of the deck. So, Aries, I don't know what to say about that, but I want to say this. In the pre-shuffle that I did last night, I was seeing an Aries feeling tired or drained. I don't know what that's about, but it's kind of interesting to me because this is Aries season. This is the start of literally a new year, and things are starting to spring back into life. So to hear that or to see that energy where it's like Aries is tired or like maybe not feeling as energetic was kind of interesting. But I do have this environment card, and it says chaos around you also creates chaos in your head. It says declutter your space and create an environment in which it signals to the universe that you're ready for the next big step in life. I'm also seeing this block root chakra. And again, more resentment energy. I don't know why. I feel like somebody here is upset. So it could be your person or it could be whoever they were dealing with. But I'm going to say, don't let bitterness burn the bridge to your own journey. That's what this acrimony energy is about. But yeah, resentment and envy. I don't know, Aries. It says resentment and envy drain your resentment and envy drain your energy and make you feel like a victim. Bless what you desire. Turn jealousy into inspiration. Value and embrace your unique path to create your own version of success and cultivate your own joy. So again, not really sure what all that's about, Aries, but that's what came out. So but yeah, it's the Lulu energy. I don't know if somebody owes you an apology. It would seem like somebody here owes you an apology. This person was tripping hard. So I feel like they risked the family situation. some sort of like happy family. They took a uncalculated risk. I feel like it backfired. But that's what I was saying, Aries. I hope that message made sense. Yeah, somebody wanted you to continue to show them support too. That could be why we're seeing that Delulu energy. Because it's like they wanted to have their cake and eat it too. They wanted to look like an angel. And they wanted you to support them. You could be telling me you're tired, you're drained from that. It made you take a look at yourself. It made you take a look at yourself. All right, Aries. So let's move on now. Let me get with Taurus. These messages may or may not resonate with every Taurus watching. Please use your discernment when watching tarot. Taurus, let's see what messages come out for you guys. Now, I didn't do any other pre-shuffles. That was the only one I did with Aries. We're just going to be starting from scratch. We're going to see what comes out here. Benevolent ancestors. Messages for Taurus. We got Aquila. It says gift. Speak your voice. Speak up. Your voice matters. It will take you places. It says genius, brilliance, confidence. Don't shrink for the room. Spell it out. That's coming from the movie Aquila and the Bee. I also have Sealy, the color purple. Too tired to think. Even the tired bloom when watered with love. What else? Thank you, Lorianne. I got Jordan Peele, nope. Trust your intuition, you know something is off. I hope you guys are enjoying this new deck. I just got this, so I think I've used it one other time, but it's pretty interesting. I got trying to get out. If I could, I would. Trust your gut. If it feel wrong, don't stay stuck. And Taurus, at the bottom of the deck, I got you left the group chat and the silence is divine. Okay. All right, Taurus. Something tells me that you're gifted. You're gifted with the ability to read the room, read the energy. I also feel like you have some sort of talents to showcase. Or you just have this powerful energy. You're very confident. But I see where a Taurus could be tired. You could be exhausted. You're trying to get out of something. Now I'm hearing Erykah Badu. I don't know what, didn't you know? I'm hearing didn't you know, Erykah Badu. I don't know why I'm hearing that thing. I'm hearing, I think she says, trying to find my way. Something about going in the wrong direction. I don't know. Anyway, clear concise message. What does Taurus need to know? Feeling like you went in the wrong direction, you're trying to course correct, get back in alignment, or something like that. But we got Aquila. What's this? It says, speak up, your voice matters, and it will take you places. Aries. Some of you guys could be Aries, Taurus cuspers, or you could be telling me you're dealing with an Aries. Or this could be because we are in Aries season. This could be about you needing to take action. I do see the moon and I do see your energy, Taurus, the Hierophant. Major arcana for Taurus. Interesting. This could be about some sort of change. Or whatever's going on here. I feel like this is spiritual. It's some sort of a lesson. Could be an awakening. What's this? Could be an awakening. I wouldn't be surprised if just by every reading today, there's an awakening. Because we did just have that full moon in Libra. Okay, sadness just came out. Taurus. And I'm seeing unparalleled. There's nobody like you. You are unique for a reason. There's nobody like you. So going back to this gift, I don't know, Taurus, you could have a gift. It says genius, brilliance, confidence. Maybe there are other people who have tried to dim your light. It says don't shrink for the room. Somebody here likes comic books. Give me more, what's the sadness? Loyalty. Seductive, tainted love. So Taurus, you could be telling me that there was somebody that you had loyalty to. You were devoted, committed, or something of that nature. And I feel like this person, they must have done something to seduce you, taint the relationship between the two of you. Something was revealed. I am seeing the moon. Pisces energy could be significant. I just get that you were loyal. Why is unparalleled here for Taurus? What's this unparalleled? Codependency. Now this is the devil energy. Capricorn. What else? The way others view you is none of your business. I feel like there's a Taurus here. You had to. Okay, what was that one card? Yeah, it says you left the group chat. So look at how he's holding that cell phone. There's something about you having to like ignore the drama, or I don't know if somebody here was trying to create unnecessary drama, trying to distract you, trying to piss you off, or what this is. But it says the way others view you is none of your business. Like you don't care. You're recognizing somebody here, they have some unhealthy attachments or unhealthy needs with this codependency. Why do I pick up on somebody being envious of you and trying to dim your light? Because you're gifted. You're gifted with, I don't know, speaking. Whatever you say, people listen, people love you, they're attracted to your messages. You shine in some kind of way. So what's this seaweed, the color purple? It says, even the tired bloom when watered with love. Taurus, you could be telling me that you're doing more things to make yourself happy and it's re-energizing you, or that could be what spirit is encouraging you to do. It says too tired to think. Damn. Give me more for this. What's this for Taurus? Breath of fresh air. Breath of fresh air. So yeah, there's something that you're doing different. Okay, this is empathy. She's got her boob showing, so I can't show it. But it says empathy. I don't know, Taurus. You could be allowing yourself to be vulnerable. I don't know how to put this because she's naked. So this could be you nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself, or just accepting who you are, good, bad, or indifferent. I don't know how to put that. Capricorn energy again. So the devil, the codependency energy, that's Capricorn too. So heavy on the Capricorn energy. I don't know what's up with that, but there could be a full circle moment for a Taurus. You're having this full circle moment where you're realizing some things. Because I'm thinking of the world. The world is Capricorn energy too. So again, that could be like an awakening, a realization where you're closing out a chapter of your life that no longer serves any purpose. The number 15 can be significant. It turns to a 6 when we reduce it. So that is the number for the lovers. You could be telling me that you're making a choice in love to love yourself more. You need to recuperate or recover here from this exhaustion. Yeah, I'm getting nurturing yourself, grounding your energy. Why is it says Jordan Peele's Nope, and I can't pick it up because of my nails. Okay, trust your intuition. You know something is off. Taurus, you okay? That could be one of your gifts. Somebody's name is Jordan. Somebody's last name is Peele. I know that's the producer, but I'm just saying. Um, something about September 2022. What's this? I got the High Priestess. Yeah, I'm talking to a Taurus here. You're very intuitive. Very. You can be keeping your moves hidden too. Or you just, like, I don't know, the High Priestess is sometimes a secret keeper. You just know things. Perfect match. Justice. Libra energy. Thank you for the confirmation. What's this perfect match? There's the moon again, Pisces energy, and the Magician, Gemini. But it's saying no. It's saying no. All right, let me get more. Why is perfect match here? What's this perfect match? So I don't know. Did it look perfect on the outside, and maybe it wasn't what everybody thought it was? I got sensitivity and strength. Leo energy, and I did just see Leo energy not too long ago. There's something about strength. Somebody's praying. There's something about the number 8. Could be a life path 8. Well, this is about self. There's something that you're mastering. Could be mastering your emotions. You could be telling me that you're trying to keep from allowing people to trigger you, piss you off. You've mastered that. Maybe somebody, they have no effect over you. They can't trigger you. Okay, yeah. Trust your gut again. It says try to get out. Trust your gut. If it feels wrong, don't stay stuck. Yeah, I'm telling you, there's a Taurus. You already know. You could be keeping this hidden because you don't want to confront somebody, or now I'm seeing March. If I could, I would. Maybe it's not that simple to just walk away. Give me more for this try to get out. Don't, wait. It says just be alone for now and develop your craft. Are you trying to have your space? It could be that you're trying to create space between you and something that could be keeping you distracted or unfocused. What is this? The spirit is saying, oh, okay, Empress, that's your energy, Taurus. It's a little different. Yeah, I don't know. Can you hear me though? I might have to, let me see if my speakers work. I mean, my microphone. I'm gonna have to work on that, Lorianne, because I don't think these microphones are the right size. Sorry about that, y'all. I apologize. I'm trying to work with what I got. It's a lot going on in my life right now, so. But it's not an excuse. I'm gonna work on it. I love how the Empress came out here, Taurus, because that's your energy. So something about this, like the more alone time you spend, you could be spending time alone. You could be isolating yourself because you got a lot on your mind, or a lot of times people say Taurus can be stubborn, or unmovable, but they have to understand Taurus has to have a foundational understanding, and they build upon that foundation, like brick by brick. So it may take a while to like really, I don't know, process what they're feeling, to understand it and move forward. So it's not always the stubbornness that we think. Sometimes it's just them taking their careful time. But I see you like getting into this powerful energy. It's something about self, getting back to yourself. And it's a very fruitful energy to be in. It's very nurturing, and it's creative. Like you could be coming up with creative ideas in this time of space. Having space is very beneficial for a Taurus. I don't know if you guys are doing that now, you're getting ready to enter that period. But I see you being in your power. You could be telling me that you feel like your spiritual gifts are enhanced. Thank you, love. Let's get some more, Taurus. It says, argue for your limitations and you get to keep them. That's a quote by Elizabeth Gilbert. You may know who that is. I don't know who that is, but I like the quote. So you stop trying or forcing or arguing with somebody or going back and forth with another person because you realize that it's limiting you. It's wasting your time. It's a waste of breath or something like that. It's like a Taurus is already decided. And you could be keeping it hidden though, that what you're gonna do next or whatever moves you're coming up with. So I see you kind of strategizing here, Taurus. It says love shouldn't feel like geometry class. What? What is this? I feel like Taurus, you're moving. Ooh, we got deception. You could be telling me that you're moving forward from some drama. Looks like drama. You're moving toward peace. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. Sagittarius energy could be significant. I see wisdom with the owl. I see the moon in the background. Yeah, there's definitely some sort of shift in the hermit. Virgo energy. Again, I just feel like Taurus, you guys are isolating yourselves. You're in deep, oh my goodness, in deep thought. Yes. Interesting, Taurus. This could be reflection, like you're reflecting, thinking back, or I just get you pondering. But like I said, people might look at that as you being stuck or stagnant or not moving forward, but that's not the case. Give Taurus a minute. I think what we're getting ready to see, is going to be abundant. It has the potential to be abundant. You left the group chat. You left the group chat because it's distracting. It's pointless. Pointless to go back and forth about something, or what does that say? You have left the chat. Yeah. You're like, why argue or why talk about this or why focus on something that doesn't have nothing to do with me or is not going to prosper me? It's only taken away from you, Taurus. Can y'all see that? Yep. What is this? You left the group chat. Heartbreak. Maybe this is how other people feel. But maybe, I don't know, Taurus. It could be you. Divine protection. And Pisces. Pisces could be the moon, could be the hangman. Reflection. Things are being revealed. Facing your fears. Doing shadow work. Yeah, there's the moon again. You could be processing a heartbreak. You could be processing your feelings and your emotions. I did say that it felt like you guys were mastering something, like mastering your feelings or your emotions. You're trying to process this, trying to make it make sense, and then figure out how you're going to bounce back, move forward, or I don't know. You could be recognizing how this has made you stronger, wiser. Yeah, because I am seeing the strength energy. I don't know why I feel like there's a Taurus here. You prayed. I heard get down on your knees and pray, or got down on your knees and prayed. But yeah, I just feel like the answers that you're getting, Taurus, is like no. Spirit is saying no. And like I said, whatever this is, it has been dimming your light. It has been dimming your shine. That's why we're seeing the Empress energy. Something about you separating or reflecting over this and awakening or realizing what you need to do is helping you to get back into your power. It's helping you to step back into your highest potential. So let's look at prosperity and abundance for Taurus. Thank you. All right, when it comes to Taurus, prosperity and abundance, it says lack of knowledge, still in the learning process, need more knowledge to advance. That's what I'm saying. Like it's gonna take a little. Well, I don't want to make it seem like, because I feel like you're working on this knowledge, which is fine, however long it takes. It says take the time to learn. When you expand your knowledge, you have the power to achieve many things. Find an area in your life where you lack knowledge or identify a skill you like to improve to begin your learning journey. You could be telling me that not only are you trying to process emotionally, but you got other things that you're thinking about too. Like it's a multitude of things. But it's a slow process. You be telling me that life has slowed down a lot for you, Taurus, but it's better that way. Yeah, instead of beating a dead horse. Don't know when to walk away when something is clearly not working. Spirit said try something new. And that's what I'm saying. When you pray, you got your answer, and the answer was do something different. If you have exhausted everything within your power to make something work and it still doesn't, it's time to move on. Look for the takeaways from this lesson that will improve your chances to success. I do see the fear though. It says fear of missing out. For some of you, that could be in the back of your mind, and then I got throat chakra. So again, whatever this is that has been holding you back, I feel like I'm talking to a Taurus here. You are a speaker. You are supposed to speak. You have gifts. So this time of awakening and processing your emotions, it's also helping you to unblock your throat chakra. The mantra is I speak. There's something that Taurus needs to say and it needs to be heard. Or this could be you speaking to yourself, the honesty that you're saying to yourself that is allowing you to accept it. That's what I'm getting. 1111 on the clock. You could be seeing that angel number a lot. It's time for a new beginning, Taurus. New adventures, new energies, period. And I don't know, something about this is helping you to regain your strength and your power as the Empress. Whether you're man or woman, doesn't matter. But the Empress energy is about creating, manifesting. You're birthing new ideas. So that's what I'm saying. All right, let's go to Gemini. Clear and concise messages for Gemini. I am going to go back and put timestamps on these readings. So if you can't wait, give it about 2 hours from now. Come back. And you should have your reading. You should have your timestamps. Hopefully, I'll be done. Try not to be too long-winded, but get straight to the point. Here we go. When it comes to Gemini, the Nutty Professor, Eddie Murphy. Something about the number 13, that ends up being a 4. It says, ain't no glow up better than loving yourself first. It's been so long. It's been so long. I don't know, Gemini, you gonna be telling me that you're working out, working on your physique, looking better, you want to look better, you want to feel better. Somebody here, you work with chemicals or chemistry. Somebody here, you've been trying new things to help with your weight loss journey, or whatever this is that you're trying to do. It's been so long. Give me more. What else for Taurus? Gemini. My bad, y'all. Jada Pinkett Smith. Woo. I'm seeing 88. Somebody here could be born at 88. Tell me something I didn't know. You're telling me. Their charm is loud, but make sure they have the heart to match. This could be about a very charismatic person that you've been dealing with, Gemini. It says you saw both masks and chose yourself. Interesting. This card is sticking out. It says try me. This Medea. Try me. Set your boundaries and add a little spice if you need to. It says, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear who you thought you were talking to for a minute. Somebody tried you, Gemini. And bottom of the deck, I got Baby D from Friday. It says, Baby D to the rescue. Baby D to the rescue. Keep on smiling. Where has she been? Stay ready so they can't ever catch you slipping. What? What is this? Gemini. This is interesting. Okay, when it comes to Gemini, why is this glow up energy? So you guys are having a glow up? Ain't no glow up better than loving yourself first. What is this about? You could be facing a fear. I'm thinking about that number 13. Okay, it ends up being a 4, and I just got the Emperor. Major Arcana for Aries. Magnetic attraction. Somebody had stole your attention here, Gemini. Either they stole your attention or you stole theirs. Somebody here is very charming. Very charming. A Leo. Leo energy could be the sun. It could also be strength. I don't know, maybe they had a very powerful dynamic or something about their charisma. They're a very charming person. They light up the room. I don't know if they get a lot of attention. Somebody here likes the attention they get. Now with the Emperor energy here, this could be a man, but it could be a woman in masculine energy. Thank you, love. The Emperor. There's something about being the leader or taking the lead. I don't know if that's you or this person. And with this magnetic attraction, baby, I'm just like somebody here. They was mesmerizing. They mesmerized you. Either you or you did this to them. Give me more for this Emperor. What is this for Gemini? Trust your intuition. Missed opportunity. Maybe you, I don't know, looks can kill. I don't know why I just heard looks can kill. There's something about this person. You had to look beyond the surface, Gemini. You saw something. And with this missed opportunity, I feel like you're no longer allowing this person to be all charming and shit. Look how he's got them flowers. Like, you're not accepting something from someone anymore. What's this magnetic attraction? Child, a Virgo. That could be the Hermit. You could be telling me that you've been spending a lot of time in deep reflection, deep thought. What else? Empress energy. It's something about these awakenings, fam. Like, I feel like that's going to be a theme for all of the readings. People are awakening to their self. Their self-honoring. This is about disciplining yourself but it's a very powerful energy. Like, whatever is happening here, there's transformation. You're rising above something. Maybe this has been a challenge for a Gemini. Like falling for charismatic charmers or something like that. Somebody here could have been hella manipulative and they just had you hypnotized or you could be telling me that you're facing that was a fear of yours, like missing out on it or loving yourself first. Thank you, Spirit. Because there's something about you. There's so long. You know how I feel about that. Give me more for this woo. It says their charm is loud, but make sure they have the heart to match. It says, tell me something I didn't know. Yeah, you're telling me. Give me more for this. The best of both worlds. Every time I see this card, I think of somebody wanting their cake and eat it too. But then wanting to look so innocent. Like, maybe not taking accountability for it or some shit, or just like deflecting, running away from the truth, responsibility. Justice. We're going to see this a lot today. Libra energy. Somebody here you were dealing with an Aquarius. But this could be about the Fool, which is taking a leap of faith, taking a risk. Could also be the Star. You can be telling me that you're purging or letting something go. You've surrendered. You're doing some major healing. Give me more for, well, yeah, what's up with this best of both worlds? What the hell? Just be alone for now to develop your craft. Ace of Cups. It just feels like you could be spending more time just loving yourself. What about this justice? Some of you guys were married to this person. You be telling me you were separated or you're going through a divorce. So this is karmic justice. Yeah, I can't show this picture, but this is the world. She's got her breasts exposed, so I cannot show it. But this is Capricorn energy, and this is a full circle moment. It's like you are realizing something cannot continue. Gemini. The number 21 could be significant for somebody. The Fool, yes. Oh my gosh. So they have the world and then the Fool. It's like ending one era of your life and starting a new one. It's like you're taking this risk. You're shooting your shot. Yeah, so the Fool could be here twice because it's Aquarius energy. Heavy on the, or it's the Star. Yeah, you know what? Gemini. Damn it, I can't get my signs together. Gemini, you could be telling me that you are in alignment. It feels like you are following your destiny, or you're in alignment with that Star energy. This could also be about sacrificing, or just, not sacrificing, but surrendering. Argue for your limitations and you get to keep them. Codependency. Okay, there we go. Now this right here explains this person. Like I said, they had some sort of like charm about them. They had some sort of charm about them. So this, seeing somebody's mask says you saw both masks and chose yourself. Damn, both masks? This person has some split personality shit going on. This person was into something. For some of you, this person could have been into some sort of like cult-like energy. Maybe this person, they were a part of like a group. Somebody attended a masquerade party. What is this? Because it's toxic. Whatever this is, devil energy. Major arcana for Capricorn. I do see the Chariot, Cancerian energy. You could be telling me that you moving on. You're moving forward. You're making the right decisions. What's that you saw both masks and chose yourself? Ooh, for some of you, this could have been somebody you had a family with, or this could have been a family member. The shadow is you too. The shadow is you too. Pisces energy. Something's been revealed to you about this person's mask or whatever they were hiding behind. I feel like they were very charming and charismatic. I feel like they used that in order to, cover up their true identity. Because what you see on the surface is not what you're getting. Maybe this is you down here in the corner talking about it's been so long. For some of you, could be telling me you've been dealing with this person for a long time. Gemini. Maybe this person lost a lot of weight and they getting all like in their head is inflated. For some of you, that could be the situation. But maybe this person just has an inflated ego. Like the way they see themselves, when they look at themselves, they see themselves as something greater than what they're actually, the actual experience of them. An inflated ego. That's what I'm getting. Okay. So I got try me. It says set your boundaries and add a little spice. You need to. What is this for Gemini? Habits and addictions. So that can go back to that devil energy. Somebody here could be a heavy drinker or they just have a toxic lifestyle. This person has a toxic lifestyle. They're predictable. Their habits are predictable. They hang around people that act like them or get them in trouble or bad influences. Express your feelings. You could be saying something to this person. Maybe what's happening here, Gemini, is you tell them and they don't care. They don't listen. They're not changing. I feel like whatever is going on here, you are making really good decisions. You're choosing yourself. That's what it literally says. You saw both masks and you chose yourself. Why did I just hear that? Who the F did I marry? Somebody could be asking themselves that question. But yeah, they got some sort of toxic habit or something about their addictions. They're not willing to let it go. They're not willing to stop it. It could be hanging around these people. Look, they're going to truth. It could be these people that they hang around who they consider their best friends. These are people who, have more influence over them than you can have over them. I don't know, something like that. Yeah. Okay. Some of you guys were dealing with an Aries. I got Taurus, Libra energy. I had Virgo energy out here. Pisces is here. Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra. So yeah. Let's get some more messages for Gemini. It's been so long. I don't know why I keep referencing that, but you could be telling me that you've been dealing with them for a long time. I call him Mr. Slide and Slip. Wow. Very precise message. Hey, all the way to Serbia. Wow. He's beautiful. Justice again. Gemini. Justice came out again. Some of you guys were dealing with Libra. It says to be fair. The number 38 can be significant. Well, listen. If this is a divorce or breakup, justice is served. If not, this is just karmic justice. Things are balancing out. There's wisdom that you're getting out of this, for sure. Yeah, there's a Gemini coming out of one chapter of life moving into another, a more exciting one, more free clarity is here, fun energy is here. You're able to do you, be yourself. All right, so that's what I'm seeing. Now, when it comes to prosperity and abundance, what could be a hindrance? When it comes to Gemini, what could they not be seeing? What could they not be aware of? I just saw excessive giving. Excessive giving. Very precise message. Gemini, don't value time. It says not using your time wisely. Spending time on things that don't count. Spirit wants you to evaluate your time. Stay in charge of your time and evaluate the hours in your days and see if there's a lot of wasted time that you could manage better. Prioritize your goals and decide which are important. And then bottom of the day, I told you this person has some self-entitlement or like an inflated ego. Feeling betrayed because you didn't get what was somehow rightfully yours. This could be their energy. They could feel some kind of way because you're choosing yourself. It says, let go of entitlement. Don't become so consumed by what should be yours that you lose sight of what could be yours. Realize that you can't always get what you want, but if you try, you might get what you need. That's it. Absolutely accurate. Been procrastinating a lot lately. Thank you, Lorianne. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying, Gemini. I hope that message brought you clarity. Let's move on to Cancer. All right, Cancer. So I will be going back and doing timestamps for these messages. If you can't hang out and wait for your sign, come back in about 2 hours. Check back. Look in the comment section, and you should see where you can just tap on your specific sign that you want to view. Cancer. Oh. Okay, it says Ernestine. Somebody here could be named Ernestine, but it's a sacrifice. Family, pain, power, resistance. When they take everything from you, make them regret it. Strength get built when you sacrifice, but don't let it break you. Okay. So, what else for Cancer? Something about January. Emotional hoarder. You're not their emotional landfill. Take out the trash. Okay. That's self-explanatory, Cancer. What else? 17 again. Ooh. It's never too late to start fresh. Somebody here, your nickname is Baby Girl. It says, check it out, you're young again. Okay. So, Cancer, you could be telling me that you're getting like a renewed energy, or you feel energized. You could be looking better. You could be looking younger because you took out the trash. Cancer. What's this? It says you can't build with somebody who knows how to destroy. And then at the bottom of the deck, I got fake deep. Somebody here tried to act like they were a deep thinker, or it says you outgrew their performative healing arc. Crystal shot. Real vibes only. All right, so Cancers, I feel like it's out with the fake in with the real. Is what I'm getting with this. You could be telling me that you realized that this person was just sabotaging or destroying everything, and you're fed up. You took out the trash, and ever since you did that, Cancers, you had this glow up. Some of you guys literally, you look. You know, they say Cancerians have a younger appearance. They can tend to look young, but you literally like took 10 years off of your appearance or something like that. Wow, Cancer. All right, let's see. Oh, I just saw breath of fresh air. All right. What is this for Cancer? So you sacrifice. Now, I don't know if this is a relationship and this family or what this is, who this is, but I feel like you sacrificed. It says family, pain, power, resistance. Somebody here was being resistant. Somebody here was fighting against the love that you were offering them. And I just see you like, you can be pissed off about this, Cancer. It says, when they take everything from you, make them regret it. What is this for Cancer? I got the sun, clarity. This is Leo energy. The number 19 could be significant. Young at heart. Not only do you look young, but you feel young. You're happy. Cancer. I'm thinking of only Cancer that's happy. Unparalleled. Because you know who you are. You know that you're unique. There's nobody like you, Cancer. Nobody loves like you. Now I'm hearing Faith Evans. She had a song on her first album, Can't Nobody Love You. I don't know why I'm hearing it, but I am. Yeah, there's clarity here with the sun. Some of you guys were dealing with a Leo. This clarity could be that you're not going to continue to take it. You're not going to continue to sacrifice like you used to. You could be telling me that you cut off your love. You cut off your empathy and compassion. And what's the sun? Empathy. I want to show, well, I am going to show it to you. I got to cover up her boobs. But do you see that word? Empathy. I feel like you was willing to give the shirt off your back. Literally. For some of you, they say Cancer is like when they talk about the zodiac signs in the body, the area of the body, it's the chest for Cancer. And what is located behind our chest plate? Our hearts. You had a very big heart here, Cancer. And you will be willing to, your love is unconditional. You will be willing to do anything for the people that you love or the person you was in love with. We got 2 of Cups. What's this young at heart? Cancer. Rest and rejuvenate. I feel like Cancer, you're in a good place because you are not. You are not sacrificing for nobody right now. You're rested. You've rejuvenated your energy. You look young, Cancer. What else? You stop sacrificing. Gemini. Some of you guys could be a Gemini, Cancer, cusper. This could be the Lovers. You could be telling me you made a choice. The Lovers is about choice. I also feel like you're in full control. There's Cancer here. You feel like, okay, well, if I can't control nobody else, I can most certainly control myself and what I got going on. So that's what you're doing. You're focusing on what you can control. Yeah. Bottom of the deck, I can't show it. Well, I'll put my finger on this one too. A lot of boobs in this deck. But it says the world, Capricorn energy. I can't show this. Again, Cancer. You guys are known to, the body part for Cancer is the chest. They say the breast, but okay, so you can look at that like Cancerians are the mothers of the zodiac. So this could be about nurturing, right? From that breast concept. And like I said, the heart is located behind our chest. So I just get this. You know what? Somebody here is going to regret messing up with you because there is no other love like this. Whatever this was that they had experience with you and you cut off now, it says make them regret it. In Cancer, I feel like you are doing just that. Yeah, you're not playing. You've had it. We got emotional hoarder. And it says taking out the trash. You're not their emotional landfill. Take the trash out. What's this? And you did. I feel like I'm talking to a Cancer that did this. Look at that victory. You could be telling me that you're proud of yourself. You know you made the right decision, Cancer. Without a doubt. Like, it's a feeling, too. And like I said, because it's showing up on your skin, like, the way you look, you just look like you're in a better place. You look content. Yeah, Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is a brand new journey in love. Cancer, you could be telling me that you're single. You're not attached seriously to anything. And I'm saying justice. Wow, Cancer. Libra energy. And the Empress. Wow, Taurus, Libra energy. So, I'm talking to a Cancer. Because this ain't going to resonate with every Cancer watching. You took the trash out. You took out what was weighing you down the most. And it literally could have weighed you down. Like, you could see it written on your face. Your energy could have been low, Cancer. Give me more. Capricorn. The sister sign to Cancer. This was hard work, or this wasn't easy. I got Gemini again. Some of you, Cancer, you were dealing with a toxic lover. This shit's toxic. And I feel like you, yeah. And I'm thinking of the world. Capricorn energy is also the world. This is another full circle moment. Cancer, there's a full circle moment here. And with Gemini energy, again, let's feel like you're making a healthier choice. Why is 17 again here? It's never too late to start fresh. Family man. Lifelong commitment. Peace and Temperance. Cancers, you've been patiently waiting for love. For real love. There's something about being patient. The number 14 could be significant. You're patiently waiting for change. You could be telling me you're patiently waiting for, or you were patiently waiting for somebody else to change. Give me more for this family, man. Who is this? The Hermit. Some of you guys were dealing with a Virgo. You have children with this person. Self-absorbed, but they were selfish. And you were being patient with this person. This person was being selfish. You were in it for the long haul, Cancer. It says lifelong commitment. Yeah, but this person, they didn't have the same outlook on things as you did. And it was heartbreaking. And it broke your heart. It was sad. What's Temperance? Scorpio, which could end up being death and rebirth. Yeah, something ended. Something ended so something new can begin. You're beginning to realize who you are. Nice. I mean, I think that the circumstances are what they are, but I mean, you're getting this fresh new perspective. You look fresh, you look refreshed, Cancer, and you got this new beginning here. I mean, you cannot change other people. I don't know. That's going to be a reoccurring theme in my readings tonight, or today, is that the fact that you can't change other people. So what are you supposed to do? Wait around forever until you grow old and you know, until somebody figures this shit out? No. It says you can't build with someone who knows how to destroy. It says who only knows how to destroy. What is this? They keep sabotaging this shit. Have no fear. I'm getting this like kind of get up, like picking yourself up, standing up for yourself. You gotta do what you gotta do, Cancer. Aquarius, this could be the Fool. This is about a new journey, a new beginning, saving yourself, surrendering, and I got clear vision. You were right. Clear vision. So yeah, Cancer. I feel like you liberated yourself, baby. You look good. You look 17 again. Or you feel that way, Cancer. Or both, shit. Could be both. You look and feel good. Yeah, I like that energy, Cancer. I ain't even gonna lie. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Because if people are not willing to change, and see, that's what I'm saying. I feel like this person, they're gonna recognize when you stop sacrificing. When you stop giving, that's when people will recognize that you got this unique love and unique nurturing love and compassion, empathy, and this unconditional heart for people. And when that's taken away, it's going to be felt. Let's get more for Cancers. People are going to realize. So, Cancer, you out here making people regret playing with you. Clear and concise message. Cancer. I keep saying justice. It says, to be fair, again, the number 38 could be significant. There's justice again. Both of these cards are literally like justice. And look what's coming out in the background. New life. Wow, Cancer. Somebody here could be 39. Cancer, you are not playing, okay? Why do I keep hearing you had to save yourself? Cancer had to save themselves. Because wasn't nobody else going to come do it. Yeah, Yang, you had to take action. This is masculine energy. You had to take the lead. Look at the number 1. You had to be the leader. Ooh, Cancer, bottom of the deck says milk and honey, abundance and prosperity. And I feel like you're happy. Somebody could be 51. It don't matter how old you are. I feel like Cancer, you are ushering in some happiness here, love. You happy loving yourself. Okay. Like I said, somebody here gonna miss the fool out of you, Cancer. Everybody's message. What's going on with prosperity and abundance? So what could Cancer be missing? What could be the blind spots when it comes to abundance and prosperity? Cancer. Tarot dependency. Okay, Cancer. So this is the part where I tell you, you gotta trust your own intuition, love. You are very intuitive. But I get it. Sometimes we just need confirmation. Sometimes we need to hear it from somebody else, right, Cancer? But it says tarot dependency is taking away your ability to make your own choices. Spirit wants you to exercise free will. Tarot can help you evaluate different options or paths to take, but in the end, it's up to you, not the cards. You must go through the journey, trusting your own inner voice for guidance so you can learn. Okay? Somebody here could be a tarot reader. We got lack of self discipline. Can't achieve success if you can't control yourself or make yourself work hard. Spirit wants you to have more discipline. With discipline and self-control, you can accomplish more and only entertain behaviors and activities that align with your values or goals. So there it is, Cancer. I hope this message brought you clarity and confirmation. All right, let's go to Leo. Don't forget to hit that like button. All right, Leo, it's your turn. Let's see. Clear concise message. Ooh, somebody here could have some insecurities. Thank you, love. Thank you for being here. Somebody here could have some insecurities. I'm saying big worm for Friday. I'm saying love bombing. What's this for Leo? Somebody has some big personality. You're not a battery. Unplug accordingly. You're not a battery. Unplug accordingly. Okay. Somebody was draining you. Somebody was making you feel like they were using you or something like that. We got peace isn't passive. Protecting your calm doesn't mean you're avoiding the truth. Somebody here could love to meditate. Somebody here practices yoga. Somebody here cuts hair. You were starving while they threw crumbs. Now you're dining in Paris. Ooh, okay, Leo. Look at the person on outside the window. Somebody here, they don't got you anymore, Leo. They can see you thriving. They can see you being happy. All right, I'm seeing Slim, Queen, and Slim. It says they feared us because we mattered. Rebellion, survival, fate, protest, love. Your existence is resistance. Never forget your worth. From the movie Queen and Slim. They out in the cold. Got love bomb. I thought, well, this could be somebody here who was love bombing. Like they were in and out, flighty. They gave you fireworks, but wait a minute, they gave you fireworks, then tried to burn down your joy. Wow. Okay, this is not the first time that I've gotten that message. I think yesterday I did Leo's reading, and I got sort of a similar message of somebody here just really trying to dim your light, really trying to oh man, I just messed my deck up. Hold on. Really trying to outshine you. I don't know. I felt like somebody here, they may have been intimidated by your personality or by the way you shine. You say you just smile and wave. Okay, so it says you're not a battery. So you ain't gonna be using Leo. You're not gonna be draining Leo. You're not gonna get your source of energy and enthusiasm and inspiration from a Leo. You're just not. What is this? Yeah, I see sacrifices. There's some sort of truth that you had faced here, Leo. Oops. Young at heart. We keep getting this energy in all the readings. Young at heart. This could be somebody you've known since you were younger. Or, you know, things were flirty. They were playful in the beginning. It was all good at first. And then you got sadness. I'm seeing deception. Yeah, this person lacks maturity. I said something about them, what did I say? What did I say about them? Did I say they were acting immature? Dang, I can't remember what the fuck I said. But anyway, lacks maturity. Oh, they like attention. They're an attention seeker. What's this young at heart? What's this for Leo? Just be alone for now to develop your craft. Single. You could be telling me you're enjoying your space. You're enjoying your alone time, or there's something about you just want to be alone. You want your space right now. You've sacrificed enough. What about this sadness? You could be wanting to be alone because, you know, this was hurtful. It was painful. Yeah, things have changed. I just got the Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarian energy. Look at that owl. There's wisdom that's come out of this. Habits and addiction. Somebody here, they had this habit of draining you or stealing from you. I get that too. I get that somebody here, they wanted the attention that you get, or they were intimidated by that. What's this lacks maturity? A karmic partner. Wow. Romantic gesture. Yeah, there's that love bombing. I get that this person they knew how to throw the charm on you. They were a karmic partner though. This is going to be like one of the most rewarding relationships in wisdom. In wisdom. You and this person can have children, or they could be children on the way. I'm seeing fruitful union. That's not going to be for every Leo. Peace isn't passive. Protect your calm. Protecting your calm doesn't mean you're avoiding the truth. Somebody here, they get irritated when you, because you want this space, or what's this? Protecting your calm. Yeah, there's a Leo here. You've done some shadow work. You've had to do a lot of processing, show support. Yeah, somebody here, what is their problem? Something tells me that they act very dramatic because they're not getting your attention. Because you were like a source to them. They were stealing something from you, Leo. They could have been stealing your essence, your life force energy. Could be a Cancer. Somebody here could have been emotionally manipulating you or blackmailing you because they were getting something out of that. Literally, you were fueling this person. You, I just feel like a Leo here was like, give me my damn space. Get out my face. I just heard that. What's this? You you were starving while they threw crumbs. Now you're dining in Paris. Somebody here, you got a trip to Paris, or you could be living in Paris. Somebody's out in the cold. You toasting it up, eating filet mignon by candlelight. Okay, Leo, you're doing it big. Even if you're doing this on your own, like I'm picturing a Leo taking yourself out to like really nice restaurants and enjoying just your me time. Heal. You're looking at the glass as half full instead of half empty. I don't know why I'm picturing like a Leo saying, it's okay, it's all right, you got one over me, but watch this. Don't spend too much time in contemplation. Fortune favors action. You took action. There's a Leo that you bounce back. Libra in justice, Libra energy. You're bouncing back. You're reestablishing harmony, peace. Mm. There was something about this dynamic between you and this person though. It says Queen and Slim. They feared us because we mattered. I don't know, you could have looked really good together, or I don't want to say you were like Bonnie and Clyde because I hope you weren't. But mentally wise, like you and them against the world or something like that. Your existence is resistance. Never forget your worth. I don't know, Leo, you could be telling me that you lost yourself in this connection. We got Virgo energy. This relationship was unique. Weigh out your options. And the Tower. Aries, Scorpio energy. 1 + 6 is a 7. There's definitely wisdom here. Something has come to a completion. But Virgo energy could be the Hermit. You could be telling me that you're spending a lot of time reflecting. You've done the reflecting, you weighed out your options, and you could be having this awakening, or you could be announcing something to somebody that you're done, or this could be shocking to this other person, seeing you bounce back. I don't know, did this person think you needed them? Is that why they felt that like they could come in and out of your energy? So I'm getting this love bomb. It says they gave you fireworks, then tried to burn your joy down. What's this love bomb? Yeah, this was an emotional roller coaster. I'm seeing happy home. What, they made false promises? I'm getting somebody making false promises, and it's just like you had to accept the in and out energy. Look how 1 minute it's just one person, then it's two, then it's one again. Like, there's something about accepting this person's behavior. I'm not accepting their behavior, but accepting that this is what it is. This is the dynamic. This is, you wanted it. Because I'm seeing the happy home with two people together, but this person, they acted like they wouldn't settle down or they wouldn't commit. I just got Ace of Cups. So you're on a new journey. Ace of Cups is a new journey in love. You're loving yourself. Collective. I love this energy, but the way this keeps repeating, you realizing that you can't change another person is amazing. Like, I love that for the collective. But it's coming up in all the individual signs. It's coming up over and over and over again. I'm not mad. Did I miss a card? No. Yeah, so I feel like you're tired of this roller coaster. You're tired of this roller coaster ride with this person. They breadcrumbed you. Yeah, stay focused and remember why you started. So you could be telling me you're on this journey. This, again, another full circle moment. We got the world, Capricorn energy. I gotta cover her boobs, but that's the world. Okay. So Leo, you ain't going for this. Yeah, you're not gonna allow somebody to use you or drain you of your essence. I don't know why I feel like this person used you like a source. Maybe they had other people they were dealing with too. Look, underneath it says, the chapter is done. You're the whole damn book. Yeah, the karmic partner. A lot of wisdom, a lot of lessons learned when it comes to this experience. Pay attention to the signs, Leo. Truth be told, there's more wisdom. I do see a Leo bounce back. I got luck and favor, serendipity, being in the right place at the right time. Maybe you do bump into this person and they see you and you looking good and you happy. You know, you eating, like I said, caviar from filet mignon, and you doing it big, even if it's just by yourself. Leo don't care. Leo don't give a damn. Why? Bottom of the deck, yeah, pay attention to the messages. So, Leo, you could have been asking why for quite some time. You could be trying to figure out, what is it? Why? Like, maybe the answers didn't come as quickly as you would have liked, but something tells me you do get the why, you do get the answers, or it's not necessary to even try to understand it anymore. It is what it is. I'm getting that. But basically somebody was breadcrumbing you, they were using you, and you deserve better. Even if that means you giving it to yourself. Because I do get this kind of like being on this new journey and loving yourself. When it comes to Leo, prosperity and abundance, what could they be missing? What could be a blind spot for Leo when it comes to abundance, prosperity? Leo. We got victim energies. It says victim mindset helps keep you blocked energetically and emotionally. Practice forgiveness. Choose to release the victim mentality and become an empowered survivor. To learn from the past and move forward to a joyful and abundant future. And I'm seeing this beating a dead horse. It says, don't know when to walk away when something is clearly not working. Try something new. If you've exhausted everything within your power to make something work and it still doesn't, it's time to move on. Look for the takeaways from the lesson that will improve your chances of success. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying, Leo. Maybe the answers to your questions are not coming right away, but I feel like eventually you will either understand that this person just was a karmic partner. They were here to teach. So, yeah, this is helping a Leo to pay more attention to their own intuition with this message in the bottom. Paying attention to red flags, not ignoring them. So that's what I'm saying. I hope that message made sense, Leo. Don't forget to hit the like button. Let's move on to Virgo. Oh, come on, Virgo. There we go. All right. So, Virgo. Oops. Well, this stayed out on my table. It says strictly business. Strictly business. Handle your grind, but don't lose yourself in it. Something tells me I should leave that out. Something about the month of March. I'm going to put it back. Let's see what comes out. I'm seeing that insecure energy. Lisa Ray. That was such a good show. Insecure. Very concise message for Virgo. Somebody here could have had some insecurity. There's a hot message. They ran their mouth and still couldn't outrun your glow. What else for Virgo? Foolish. Don't play the fool so long you forget your crown. Don't play the fool so long you forget your crown. Okay? Eddie Griffin showing you the funny. Somebody here was being foolish. They wanted people to like them. I don't know where I'm getting an attention. What is up with the attention seekers today? Like, they could have acted like a fool in order to gain attention. It says delete scene. You edited them out and the plot got better. There's that insecure energy. And then I'm seeing peace isn't passive. All right, Virgo, let's see what this is about. Somebody here could have been talking about you. Okay, we got haters. Virgo. Somebody here is a runway model or you like to model. I don't know. You could have a TikTok shop or something where you're modeling your clothes. You could be really good at putting things together. Somebody here is talking about you and they're trying to convince other people to not like you, or they're trying to sway the opinion of others about you. But this is what they tried to do in the past. Put it however it resonates. But I feel like it didn't work. Yeah, let's see. Why is this? They ran their mouth and couldn't outrun your glow. Oh, I was about to say, if that's saying Virgo, what else? Yeah, you're over it. What is this? They ran their mouth and still couldn't outrun your glow. I'm seeing karmic partner again. Some of my cards are like flipped backward. I mean, I got a couple of them like that because they got their boobs exposed, but hold on, Virgo, because I got too many of them like that. All right, so they ran their mouth and still couldn't outrun your glow. A Capricorn. Yeah, just got the boobs out. Empathy. They wanted people to care. 6 of Wands. They wanted people to care. They wanted the attention that you were getting, Virgo. I don't know no other way to put that. Now, somebody here didn't like the way that you were shining. You got haters. You got haters. Somebody wanted to take the attention off of you. What's this Capricorn energy? Because this could be the devil. Fear is what's making you question it. Love yourself first. Love yourself first. This could be a full circle moment. This Capricorn energy has been a constant in these readings. This could be a full circle moment. Something about you realizing. Maybe somebody here wanted you to have second doubts or wanted you to be fearful so that you wouldn't be confident and shine. But I feel like it backfired. What's this, empathy? It backfired. Spiritual partnership. Gee whiz. Yeah, this could have been a karmic partner. Oh my God, yes. Playing games. Look at his flashiness. Look at all that pink. See what I'm saying? Like somebody here, they could have called themselves your spiritual, like your divine partner. What's victory? Yeah, there's have no fear again. Something about you having no fear, standing up in your power, standing up for yourself. Star-crossed lovers. Yeah, something about this person. They could have deemed themselves like your twin flame or your divine counterpart, or maybe you thought that about them. They were a karmic partner. We got happy home. My cards are still flipped over the wrong way. But anyway, you could have been married to this person, or you could have moved in with them, or that's what you wanted. What's this foolish? Don't play the fool so long you forget your crown. Acceptance. Something tells me this is another one of those readings. Cancer could be, I'm seeing Cancer and heal. This could be another one of those moments where you just had to accept the inevitable. I got money opportunity. So you're somebody that you attract abundance, Virgo. Yeah, there's the devil again, codependency. You attract abundance. This person could have been trying to hang around you because of what they got from you. Or somebody here that only come around when you pop in financially. What the hell? Because look, I'm looking at this acceptance. Like 1 minute you're by yourself, kind of scratching your head, then you're with this person, everything's lovely, and then you're by yourself again. Like, I just get that there's a Virgo here. You had to realize not to be a fool. Because this person could have been very magnetic or very alluring. There's something about losing yourself in this. Give me more for codependency. They could have had a very addictive personality. A Libra could be significant. There's justice again. And Virgo, there's your energy. Virgo. Justice is served for Virgo. Okay. Why is this delete scene? You edited them out and the plot got better. So you could be telling me you deleted a lot of their pictures from your social media, or there's just something about getting rid of them. It says you always have a choice. Aquarius. You always have a choice to start a new journey over it. Didn't we see this earlier when I was shuffling? Yeah, Virgo. We also had pieces in passive. It says protecting your calm doesn't mean you're avoiding the truth. Leo energy. Some of you guys are dealing with a Leo. It's so clear. It's so clear. And you know what? This person can see how strong you are. Yeah, you're divinely protected. Okay, so your ancestors, the Most High, don't play about you. This is shocking to somebody. Somebody here can't believe how you're able to, I don't know, let them go. We got water. Some of you guys were dealing with a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio, or this is just very emotional. Somebody here could be crying. I get water like surrender and healing. Like that's the type of energy I'm getting with that. But what's this water? Water. Yeah, there's the Tower again. Aries, Scorpio energy. Rest and rejuvenate. There's more Libra energy again. Justice. So Virgo. I feel like insecure. Yeah, the person you were dealing with was insecure. They was low-key starving. And so they wanted to talk about you, gossip about you, or make some sort of like this person wanted to demolish your character. It's a hater. You're awkward because that's where the magic lives. So you could be telling me that there's something very unique about you. This person made fun of that, or they tried to exploit that. There's Virgo again. Yeah, Virgo, you're unique for a reason. You do things differently for a reason. Somebody here tried to make fun of that. Somebody here, they tried to. They're a hater. The Star, they tried to crush your dreams. This is you being in alignment with something that they can't affect. Could be an Aries or that Emperor energy. This person's gonna miss out on you because you took back your power, or this person has no control over your destiny. That's what I'm getting when I see the Star. Your destiny or your dreams. You're not letting anything get in the way of your dreams. For some of you, these were people that you considered best friends. They're hating on your. They're hating on you, Virgo. This is straight hater energy right here. Or it could be somebody you were dealing with romantically in their group of friends or mutual friends you have with them. They're all gossiping or talking about you or making fun of something unique about you. A unique dream or... Yeah. What else for Virgo? It backfires. Concise message. It doesn't change anything. It doesn't stop you. It doesn't change the course of your destiny. I still see you being prosperous. I still see you having an abundant future, Virgo. Whatever that means. 2 cards. Well, shit, 3 cards for all. Oh, okay. I'll take them. First of all, we got not for you. So see how the game somebody was playing was blocking your blessings? I feel like this window being blocked is like your blessings. I'm getting the number 6. Well, the number 6 is here. This could be the lovers. You had to make a choice in love, but this could have been somebody you were in a relationship with. And there's something about here and now and blessed. Again, I just get your destiny. Your fate is set. Somebody here could be a master life path 22. Somebody here could be 32. But I feel like there's a Virgo here. You're being encouraged to focus on the here and now. Don't worry about the past or these people from your past, and try not to, be too concerned about the future. Enjoy your current moments or your current experiences. It's like what they say, the presence is a gift. Peace. When it comes to abundance and prosperity, what are the blockages? What are the blind spots? I just saw perfectionism. What are the blind spots for Virgo? What could Virgo be missing? 12:12 on the clock. You guys could be seeing that angel number a lot. All work and no play. Workaholism can block creativity, dull talents, and spiritual inspiration. Spirit wants you to get back into balance. Give your body and mind time to recuperate, and you'll be much more effective. Self-care helps keep you on top of your game and in the game. So, bottom of the deck, I got tarot dependency. Tarot dependency is taking away your ability to make your own choices. Exercise free will. Tarot can help you evaluate different options or paths to take, but in the end, it's up to you, not the cards. You must go through the journey trusting your own inner voice for guidance so you can learn. All right, Virgo. So Spirit is saying to find balance between whatever this is that you're working on that these people are hating on. And allow yourself time to just be, because I feel like that's where the inspiration comes. But I know that's easier said than done, Virgo. but it's something that I'm seeing. So something to think about. But that's what I have for you, Virgo. I hope that made sense. I hope that brought you clarity and confirmation. Again, trust your own inner wisdom, Virgo, at all times. All right? You say, yep, that sounds like a Virgo. I say, well, I mean, you guys got this. Virgo, you got this. Let's move on to Libra. All right. Clear and concise messages for Libra. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Don't forget to hit the like button. I am going to put timestamps in the comments when I'm done with this live. So if you want to reference back to this reading, you can, because they are timeless. Virgo. There's Big Worm. It says, take care of business before it comes to collect. Libra. Hey, what is that? You are not a battery. Unplug accordingly. Give me one more for Libra. Libra, somebody could owe you some money. I'm here, Rihanna. Wait a minute, I have my money. Love shouldn't feel like a geometry class. Somebody owes you something, Libra. Thank you, love. Thank you for being here. All right. So somebody, you can have, I don't know, sentimental value when it comes to the movie Friday. But with my money. I feel like, did I just say Virgo? I'm sorry if I did. Libra. I think I said Virgo, I don't know. But anyway, this is for Libra. Yeah, I feel like Libra's not playing. You like, bitch, you better have my money. Take care of business before it comes to collect. You ready to collect on something here. I don't know. Somebody here been playing. Somebody here been acting like you ain't, they're not taking you seriously or something. I'm seeing you took the high road, the views better up here. I'm also seeing us. It says the untethering. You can't run from your shadow, so face it head on. Libra. I don't know how I feel about this. February could be significant for someone. Yeah, I'm seeing justice again. There's something about releasing yourself or liberating yourself. Anyway, why is Big Worm here? What's this for Libra? It said, where my money? He does a clear, concise message for Libra. I just saw the truth. Libra, you the truth? I have my money. Pay me what you owe me. Let's see. What is this? I just take care of business before it comes to collect. The way others view you is none of your business. Yeah, I feel like Libra don't care. Vulnerability. Libra don't care how you feel about them. Where your money at? Where's what you owe me? The best of both worlds. I got vulnerability here too. I don't know why I'm getting somebody here trying to take advantage of you. Give me more for vulnerability. New direction. I still don't know how I feel about this picture. It's a grasshopper coming out of the cut. I don't know how to feel about that. I've been having this deck for years. I don't know, you choosing to like step out of some sort of comfort zone or something like that? Let's see. The Lovers. Gemini energy. Vulnerability. So you had opened yourself up to someone here. Best of both worlds. What's this best of both worlds? Single. Capricorn. There's another full circle moment for a Libra. Big Worm. Take care of business before it comes to collect. Something's telling me some energy is coming back around. Maybe you've noticed a pattern with someone, and you're, instead of repeating something, you're making a change, or you're going in another direction. Libra. Yeah, because I get that somebody here wants to take advantage or use you in some kind of way. You are not a battery. Unplug accordingly. Something about you facing or accepting the truth and not allowing a cycle to repeat. Despite the fact that you love someone, you go from the lovers to single. Give me more for so Capricorn energy could be the devil. There could have been some sort of toxic dynamic. What is this Capricorn energy? What is this? Somebody here is predictable, star-crossed lover. Star-crossed lover in the world. Capricorn energy. I gotta cover her boobs. The world. There's been a full circle moment for a Libra. Why is single here? Gemini, you made a choice in love. The lovers. So that's out here. It's out here twice. Major arcana for Gemini. You chose to be single. You're choosing Scorpio energy. Scorpio is death and rebirth. It could also be judgment. You're making a judgment call, or you made a judgment call. There's the ending. Yeah, you cutting this shit off. You cutting someone's access to you off. What is this? You love shouldn't feel like a geometry class. There's a Libra here that chose peace over this, whatever this is, toxic. Young at heart. My partner is a Gemini, and it's so hard to live with. I'm a Virgo Libra customer. Okay. So, spiritual partnership. There's something very spiritual about this connection. I got star-crossed lovers. I got spiritual partnership. I got young at heart. This could be somebody you've known for a long time. Or you had a crush. I don't know why I'm getting like a crush. Before you guys got together, y'all crushed on each other or something like that. Acquired taste. This could be somebody that's very different. They have different tastes, so they're different. So what is this? Love shouldn't feel like a geometry class. What's that about? I just saw a power couple. Some of you guys could have had a business together. I need to get more on this. When it comes to this spiritual partnership for Libra, what is this? It's okay, love. Always so manipulative. Why did spiritual partnership come out? What's that? The High Priestess in the reverse. And the Nine of Cups. You could be telling me that you had to bottle up your feelings. Ooh, the Ace of Wands just flipped out in the reverse. This was a wish fulfillment or something, like a dream come true, or somebody is like a dream come true for you, but I don't know, Libra, you could be telling me that you've lost passion for this or you've lost hope. Give me more for the High Priestess Pisces energy. Yeah, Ten of Cups in the reverse. You could be telling me you're disappointed, emotionally not satisfied. The Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. This person has insecurities or they're triggering you. Somebody here is more focused on money or superficial things that don't matter. Why is it Ace of Wands in reverse? Because I feel like you've given up hope. Yeah, it's been a full circle moment. There's the world again. Capricorn energy. So yeah, Libra. Oh my goodness, that was too many. Somebody here, they wanted you to spoil them or take care of them, or somebody's ungrateful. They could be very negative, or I don't know, they could be the type of person that don't want to help themselves. They could complain a lot. Yeah, like somebody who doesn't have ambition or drive. I just see a Libra making a choice. Making a choice, and I see with the Page of Cups. Maybe this person wants you to forgive them, but the Page of Cups could be good news. Why is the world? Give me more for this. Why am I hearing Lauryn Hill? You just lost one. You just lost one. I don't know why I'm hearing that, but I am. You took the high road. The view's better up here. What's this for Libra? Yeah, I feel like the Libra liberated yourself. You liberated yourself. Some of you guys were dealing with a fire sign, an Aries, a Leo, or Sagittarius. Or you could be telling me that this is you taking action. You took action. Leo energy. Some of you guys were dealing with a Leo. In 2 years, he borrowed at least $40,000. Yeah, dang. Just be alone for now and develop your craft. That's a lot of money, love. In 2 years, that's a lot of money. Shit. Yeah, I see you like breaking free. Not having any attachment. You can't run from your shadows, so face it head on. What's that? Libra. Power couple. Yeah, you guys were like supposed to have these powerful dreams together. Maybe opening or running a business or rest and rejuvenate. High Priestess. Didn't we see the High Priestess in the reverse? Interesting. So we had High Priestess in reverse, and then we got the High Priestess again. Pisces energy. So I feel like you're trusting your inner wisdom. You could be telling me you're keeping your moves hidden as well. Give me more for this rest and rejuvenate. There's something about you restoring your energy. You could be spending more time at home, or I just see you being relaxed. No, give me more for the power couple. What's this power couple energy? Why did that come out? Sadness? This person disappointed you. Y'all were supposed to be like a power couple. I got Aquarius energy here. Taking risks together. For somebody here, they took an uncalculated risk and they show support. I see show support. So Libra, this person disappointed you because they took some sort. Oh my gosh, Aquarius energy here at the bottom of the deck. They took some sort of risk. This could also represent how you're taking a leap, a risk. Yeah, 2 cups. Give me more for the sadness. The moon. There were secrets revealed. Something's been revealed to you. Pisces energy again. Yeah, it's some sort of karmic cycle or unfortunate events. A repeated pattern. Sagittarius energy could be significant. Some of you guys were dealing with an Aries, the Emperor in reverse. Like somebody who had lacked discipline or direction, or somebody is set in their ways. There's no change in this person, so they weren't willing to compromise or change, make the necessary changes. But I feel like there is a Libra here. You're untethering yourself. You're disconnecting yourself from this person, because something tells me they owe you some money. Libra. All right, big man, I have my money. No, for real. No, for real. Big worm. Y'all remember how paranoid they got in on Friday when Big Worm came around? When Big Worm came around, I ain't got his money. What you gonna do? What we gonna do? No, what you gonna do? Anyway. I feel like you don't want to hear nothing else but the cha-ching in your bank account from this person. What else for Libra? Look, time to go. As soon as I split the deck, this is done. Now I'm hearing Chrisette Michelle, it's over. Look, this person was chasing glitter thinking it was gold, or what's up with them? They could be very superficial. 16 could be significant for somebody. It ends up being a 7. Yeah, something's over. Yeah, even 45 ends up being 9. It's over. It's so over for a Libra. All right, when it comes to abundance and prosperity, what could Libra be overlooking? Repeating patterns. Something was on repeat. It says repetitive patterns of behavior are not being addressed. Form new behaviors. Get rid of repetitive patterns. You need to look inward, examine triggers, examine what triggers those behaviors, uncover the underlying causes, and resolve them at the root level. Somebody here was allowing you to do all the work, Libra, and they were taking credit for something that you were putting work in for. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. Whoever you was dealing with, I feel like this person, they really did not have the same kind of drive or ambition as you. They ain't have no plans, they ain't have no skills. Now I'm seeing Napoleon Dynamite. I have no skills. Remember that? Somebody here really was in over their head with something, or they complained and made it seem like they were incapable. So you cutting their ass out. But going back to prosperity and abundance for you, Libra, there's also this limiting beliefs that Spirit wants you to cut out. It says these limiting beliefs are preventing you from manifesting your dream life. Spirit wants you to adopt a new belief. Choose something new to believe in that will help you improve your life and start implementing things that support your new belief. Bottom of the deck, pessimism. See what I'm saying? Like, and see, this is the type of energy that could be infectious. You could be telling me you were dealing with somebody who was always complaining and crying about something. And just a very negative energy. Be careful of the people you keep around you. You want winners around you, Libra. You want people with a win-win attitude, not somebody who is going to give up easily. Or it says, seeing only the problem to justify why things can't change. See the possibilities. Become more aware of the trap that your language creates, and be so quick to look at the negative instead of thinking about all the possibilities that could come from a particular situation. So that's what I'm seeing, Libra. It says limiting beliefs and pessimistic attitude. Okay, something to think about. But that's what I have for you, Libra. I hope that message brought you clarity and confirmation. Thank you guys for being here. Don't forget to hit that like button. All right, let's move on to Scorpio. Scorpio. Very precise message for Scorpio. I just saw no bad vibes. Scorpio, you in your own bubble? What else for Scorpio? Why am I getting like you guys are in your own bubble? I'm hearing no new friends, no new friends, no new friends, no. Scorpio is like, don't bother me. You were the mirror, not the threat. Okay, so you had haters. You had haters. What else? Scorpio. Attention addict. What? What is this? You tried it. What is this? Scorpio. Somebody here trying to copy you or be like you? Why am I getting that? It says, calm down. I never said that. You're overthinking this. Somebody, you can't build with someone who only knows how to destroy. And at the bottom of the deck, I see you edited them out and the plot got better. All right, let's see what this is about, Scorpio. You were the mirror, not the threat. Somebody was threatened by you. Somebody was threatened by or intimidated by your energy. You were out here shining in these streets, and somebody here, they hated on that. They didn't like the attention you were getting. Maybe you brought this shit to their attention, and they tried to make it seem like that's not what it is. You tripping, calm down. Why do I get the impression that somebody was trying to be like you, like a doppelganger, or somebody's copying you? Scorpio. Somebody here want to crawl up in your skin, Scorpio? The heck? All right, let's see. It says you were the mirror, not the threat. Sensitivity. So somebody in their feelings. Somebody in their feelings. Best friend. Damn, this could be a friend for some of you. Or some, if you were in a relationship, they were like a best friend to you. Two peas in a pie is what I just heard. Yeah, you're over it. Okay. Star-crossed lovers. Could have been a Libra involved. This person was playing too many damn games. Give me more for why they in their feelings. Why is sensitivity here? Repentance. They want you to forgive them. The Emperor. Could be an Aries involved. What's this best friend? Some of you guys were dealing with a Leo. A fruitful union. You got children with this person? Or there was talk about having children? Or there was just a lot of creativeness in this relationship. Very fruitful. Spiritually fruitful. I'm getting children though, but that's not gonna be for every Scorpio. Some of you guys were dealing with a Cancer. Yeah, so I clarified this over it. And what I'm getting is Cancer energy. This is about you nurturing yourself, putting yourself first. It says fear is what's making you question it. Fear of what? Yeah, this was a karmic partner. Maybe fear of losing this person, or maybe they feel that way. There you go, Scorpio. Fear of an ending. I don't know if that's them or you, or both. Put it however it resonates. But something made you question things. Like, this wasn't a sudden, like, you know, you saw a red flag. Look at how many red flags is sitting up behind her. See what I'm saying? Like, this wasn't the first red flag you saw. And maybe you tried to overlook something, Scorpio. But I get that when I said fear is what's making you question it, I get a karmic partnership. Maybe you didn't realize that person was a karmic partner. You tried to overlook that because you care about this person. But it's something about their insecurities that, you know, this person, they got emotional. You could be telling me that you notice, like, their emotions being erratic or not making no damn sense. They're being in their feelings all the time. Something about that helped you to see or reflected something to you. And I just feel like you are, it says you are enough, love yourself. All right, why is attention added here? Because somebody, they like attention. You know, you couldn't be telling me you were dealing with a drama king or a drama queen. Somebody here that always will cause a scene in order to, like, deflect the attention on them. Especially when it was your time or your moment. Vulnerability. Don't spend too much time in contemplation. Fortune favors action. Yeah, just get to the Scorpio. You didn't take immediate action right away. Like, you might have watched things, sat back in the cut, and just observed. Like, does that make sense? The moon, Pisces energy. I don't know. Something could have been revealed to you, Scorpio. You could be telling me that this is, again, there's fear. The moon represents our fears. The things that we suppress or we run away from because we don't want to face. What's vulnerability? Strength. Leo energy again. Some of you guys were dealing with a Leo. Libra. Could be a Libra, Scorpio, cusper. Somebody here, you had to find the courage to be vulnerable, to stand in your truth and command justice, or to set the record straight, or to do what was necessary. What's this? The moon. The Fool, to start a new journey, to start over. A fresh new journey. Virgo energy is here. You could be keeping your moods hidden. What's this? You tried it. You tried it. Calm down. I never said that. You're overthinking this. Somebody here wants to be argumentative with you. Are they trying to be the victim here, Scorpio? Because they're trying to make it seem like you're being irrational. I just got the Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarian energy. There's been a change. Yeah, you changed. You went in another direction. So somebody here could be saying you're tripping. Aquarius, there's the Fool again. I got the Lovers and loyalty. What's this? Give me more for this situation. When it comes to Scorpio, why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Yeah, somebody here, they could have been controlling. Could have been a fire sign of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in this relationship. Somebody tried to control your happiness, or they tried to suppress it or dominate it. What's this new direction? The Chariot. Could have been a Cancer. I feel like Scorpio, you made a decision to move forward. Seven of Cups in the reverse. It was too distracting. Not a Wands. And the Hangman. Yeah, you see things different. You see things from a different perspective. When you look at things, you see this karmic cycle keep repeating. You see this bad luck, or maybe somebody else, they keep up a lot of drama and bad luck in their life. But I feel like this was a moment of clarity. You could be telling me that you realized that it was just too many delays. You felt stuck, or this person, they appeared to be stuck. But it says you can't build with somebody who only tries to destroy it. I get that a Scorpio here, you were loyal. There's loyalty. Or you wanted somebody to be loyal. What's this? This person was sabotaging this. Yeah, there's a day of reckoning. Ooh, Scorpio, you ain't playing. I got Judgment Day and I got Justice. Scorpio, Sagittarius energy, Libra energy. The day is the day. It's now the day for a reckoning, a decision. It says money opportunity. Somebody was looking at you as a come up, or yeah, bottom of the deck says you are beginning to realize who you are. Something about you got clear vision. What's this delete scene? I see you cutting this person out. You could be destroying their pictures, deleting things. You don't want no connection. You don't want perfect match. This is one of those situations where somebody wanted things to look perfect, but that was only surface level. We got family man and express your feelings. You're a messenger. Speak your truth. Some of you guys could be readers or messengers. You could be telling me you tried to tell this person that you were going to cut them out, or you weren't playing. They took that shit for granted. Yeah, get a Scorpio here. You accepted it. Is what it is. Somebody, why am I hearing DMX? Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Yes, I feel like you expressed your feelings to this person. Lesson learned. Some of you guys were married to this person. Taurus energy. This is about learning your lessons. Page of Cups. There's good news coming in here. What's this Page of Cups? Now life is getting better. You could have tried to tell this person about their negative attitude or something about them being pessimistic. Or somebody here, they tried to downplay this good news that you're receiving. Maybe somebody here is trying to apologize and you're not having it. This person could be trying to apologize and you're like, no, this person's out. You're out of there. Scorpio is like, I cut you out. I'm done. All their pictures are erased, deleted from your social media. You serious. You ain't playing, Scorpio. What else for Scorpio? Here, look, time to go. I got new edition, any heartbreak. If you know, you know. That song. Somebody here that had it going on, but it was a heartbreak. It was a disappointment. I got truth be told. Something about the number 14 that ends up being a 5. There's transformation, change. You've changed as far as your outlook on somebody. Like that hangman energy. Yeah, you realize this person wears masks. They chase things that are glittery, thinking it's gold. They got a lot of hoop dreams. You know what that means. That was an old saying back in the 90s. Somebody here has a lot of like unrealistic expectations is what I'm getting. All right, so when it comes to abundance and prosperity, what could be a blockage? What is it that Scorpio might not be seeing outside of this? Hold on, Scorpio. I can see a positive turn of events happening in your favor. Yeah, somebody here, they had a very dominant personality. Or they were headed in the wrong direction. You and them were not on the same page with your values. But when it comes to abundance and prosperity, what does Scorpio need to know? What could they be missing? I just saw past failures. Dwelling on the past failures beyond the essential learning is a waste of time. Spirit said, learn from failure. Use your failures to succeed and make a decision to let go and stay focused on the present and future. Learn from the past and you'll do better this time around. What else for Scorpio? When it comes to abundance and prosperity, what does Scorpio be missing? Rushing success. So going back to that energy where I was picking up like something looking perfect on the surface, it says rushing the process won't give you the kind of success that lasts. Learn to be patient. Stop trying to achieve overnight success and focus on steady progress. Your successes will be easier to achieve because you'll function more effectively and make better choices. Bottom of the day, we keep getting this beating a dead horse energy. Damn near every sign is getting this. Don't know when to walk away when something is clearly not working. Try something new. If you have exhausted everything within your power to make something work and it still doesn't, it's time to move on. Look at the takeaways from this lesson that will improve your chances of success. And yeah, comfort zone. There could be a Scorpio here. You struggle with making this decision because, you already knew what to expect. You were in the comfort zone. So that's what I'm seeing, Scorpio. I hope that made sense. I hope that brought clarity and confirmation. Let's move on to Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius. Benevolent ancestors. What does Sagittarius need to know? Sagittarius, you could be telling me that something was strictly business. It should never have gone too far or as far as it did. That's for somebody. Sagittarius. Money Mike. Don't be sorry, be careful. Be funny, be fly, but don't be foolish. What else? 2020 could be significant for someone. Queen of the Dam. Power without purpose is a slow Power without purpose is a slow poison. Somebody could be named Aaliyah. Somebody's name is Mike. Oh. No bad vibes. They watched your garden bloom and tried to poison the soil. All right. So Sagittarius. I'm also seeing they cut the cords, but you rewired your whole system. So somebody tried to cut you out, or somebody tried to damage. How do I put this? Like I'm picturing somebody like you're starting on a journey, maybe with this person you're building, And then all of a sudden this person, they disappear or they cut you out, and now they leave you scrambling, trying to pick up the pieces or trying to figure it out. I'm seeing the Nutty Professor. It says, ain't no glow up better than loving yourself first. I don't know why I get like abandonment. But let's see. When it comes to this energy for Sagittarius, this may or may not resonate with every Sagittarius watching. I got Money Mike. And it says, be funny, be fly, but don't be foolish. Why is this here? What is this for Sagittarius? Missed opportunity. Why do I get somebody abandons someone? The moon, Pisces, Judgment, Scorpio, Sagittarius energy. Somebody here feels like they're missing out. This could be a fear, or somebody's having to face the inevitable truth. Judgment, but I don't know, the truth is setting someone free here. Give me missed opportunity. Lacks maturity. So you were dealing with somebody who acted immature. They didn't know what they were doing. Spiritual partnership. What's this moon? Express your feelings. That could have been a fear for a Sagittarius. Something that you had to face was being able to say something. But I see you having a victory. So Sagittarius, you could be telling me that you faced a fear. You faced this person or this circumstance, and you expressed yourself, and I feel like it works out in your favor. What's Judgment? It's like you stand up for yourself. Aries energy. Some of you guys were dealing with an Aries. This could have been a good friend of yours, or somebody that you loved and you guys considered each other best friends. I'm seeing Aquarius energy in new direction. So there's a moment of reckoning. There's an awakening here for Sagittarius. Give me more for this. I want to know more about this lax maturity. Some of you guys are dealing with an earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. What's this lax maturity? Sagittarius. Your energy pops out. Temperance. There's something about being nostalgic or thinking about the past. Lax maturity. I don't know, when you think about this person, when you look back over things, you could be realizing that this person was chaotic, immature, they didn't know what they were doing. It's like the blind leading the blind type of vibe. And when I see temperance, I feel like you got this balance now, where there's something about harmony. It's allowing you to be able to reflect. What about the spiritual part? What about missed opportunity? I see a Sagittarius here guarding yourself. That's so funny because, okay, I was about to say, the song that's playing is Down My Heart by the Boys. If you know, you know. But there's a lyric in there where he's like, I thought he said guard my heart, but it's down my heart. Anyway, Sagittarius, I had the Three of Swords. There's something about pain, sadness. You have to block this person. You have to stand up for yourself, block this person, and it's sad. Give me more for express your feelings. This is a vulnerable moment for somebody, or the Fool. Yeah, the Fool, Four of Swords, and the reverse. This has been exhausting. You could be telling me that you are tired. You're fed up and tired. Okay, so Queen of the Damned. Somebody here was like a damn demon. Somebody, their energy was draining. It was like an opportunistic energy. I don't know why I'm getting that. They took advantage. This could be like a succubus, incubus type of energy, or like a Jezebel energy. Power without position is a slow poison. Power without position. Maybe this person was using you and they didn't make something official, or you didn't know where you stood. The Knight of Pentacles, they took their time. There's something about slowly moving forward, one step at a time. There could have been delays. The Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Pisces energy is here with the High Priestess and the Eight of Cups. It took a while. It took a minute for a Sagittarius to make up their mind. Maybe this person wanted you to kind of be dependent on them. Why is the Page of Swords here? I get it. A person that's immature. Immature. The Six of Swords in the reverse. Whoever this is, well, I don't know who this is. Somebody's having a hard time moving on. Them. They having a hard time moving on from this. Somebody here was like a damn demon child. Let me look at this again. Queen of the Damn. I gotta remember this movie. Okay. Power without purpose is a slow poison. I just don't know how I feel about that. Don't be sorry, be careful. And I'm saying be funny, be fly, but don't be foolish. Somebody here, why do I feel like they were a clout chaser or they were like an opportunist? No bad vibes. They watched your garden bloom and then tried to poison the soil. This is that abandonment energy that I was getting. Oh, shoot. What was that? I don't know why I started with that. But let me see. I had the Five of Cups in the reverse. Somebody here could feel a lot of regret, but somebody needs to change their focus. Star-Crossed Lover. Best of both worlds. Oh, so somebody wanted their cake and eat it too. Maybe. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah. That makes sense. Self-absorbed. There we go. So somebody wanted you to do all the work, Sagittarius, and then they wanted to take credit for it. Pisces. Yeah, you're seeing something from a different perspective. You can't control this. Or maybe this is this person. They can't control you. Give me more. Yeah, the decision. Somebody's at a crossroads or was at a crossroads. There's the greedy person. So there they are. Could have been an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They were getting all the benefits here. Somebody had an unfair advantage. This made you feel restless. You started to see that as a pattern, like, okay, the sun, maybe children were a factor, Leo energy. What's this? They cut cords, but you rewired your whole system. They cut cords, but you rewired your whole system. I get a survivor, literally. Fear is what making you question it. I'm seeing karmic partnership. Sagittarius. Yeah, your vision is clear. You were right. So you had to trust your intuition, despite. Because I feel like you had to pick up the pieces in some kind of way here. I don't know why I feel like that. Leo energy again. Some of you guys were either dealing with an Aries or a Leo. What about this fear? That this person was never going to change. That this person would never change. Two of Swords in the reverse. 10 of Cups in the reverse. Something tells me you realize or you accepted this. You accepted this inevitable truth. And you had to rewire your whole system. You had to, I don't know, like elevate or switch up your beliefs. not switch them up, but it's almost like you revamped yourself here. It's like you revamp yourself. Ain't no glow up better than loving yourself first. Ain't no glow up better than loving yourself first. Sagittarius. Yeah, karmic partner came out again. This person wasn't good for you. Deception. They hid things, they lied, they were being greedy, selfish, and you always have a choice. So this was a moment of clarity. This was a moment of accepting that you really can't change them. You can change what you got going on. Yeah, strength. More Leo energy. You had to have the strength to find love for yourself. I got Virgo energy here at the bottom of the deck. This Ace of Cups, or to reject this person. You had to find the strength to reject them. To let this go. To not go back to this person. I don't know if this is like a, what do they say, on and off relationship. Because I get deception. Like, I don't know, this person could, yeah, they're a damn demon. Go back to that damn incubus, succubus energy. Something about them. They have this very magnetic energy about them. It's hard to resist, or it was hard to resist. Something like that. Sagittarius. All right, let's get some more. Let me put this up. They broke your heart. They let you down. They disappointed you. But you bounced back. Something tells me you bounced back better than before. There's Sagittarius here. You lost a lot of weight. You're just keeping a real peaceful energy around you. You got boundaries. I get a Sagittarius. You got boundaries. I don't know, Sagittarius. For some of you, you could be telling me that you realize that you were playing the fool for this person, or they was playing the fool for you. Put it however it resonates. But let's see. What else for Sagittarius? Clear and concise message. This is a good time. Oh, I'm saying peace. You've restored peace in your life. You had to do this for yourself. Serendipity. You got luck and favor on your side. This is good news. It could also represent being in the right place at the right time. Yeah, after going through something chaotic. It says chaos and conflict. But I love the number 33 here, because 33 is giving like an awakening. There's a Sagittarius here. You've gone through an awakening. You made the necessary changes. You're in the right place, or you're headed in the right direction. We got the number 18. When it comes to prosperity and abundance, what else does Sagittarius need to know? Sagittarius. What could be a blind spot or something that Sagittarius may not be aware of? Lack of self-discipline. It says, can't achieve success if you can't control yourself or make yourself work hard. Have more discipline. With discipline and self-control, you can accomplish more and only entertain behaviors and activities that align with your values or goals. Oh, I should have just looked at the bottom of the deck. What is up with this damn beating a dead horse? It keeps coming out. Divine timing. No blocks exist. Just the timeline of your success is not only up to you. Let go and trust. Though things may be slow or frustrating or not making any sense, divine timing assures that the universe is placing people, things, lessons, and more into your life only when you're ready. So something tells me, Sagittarius, that this has been a lesson in like making yourself work hard and disciplining yourself. And I feel like the divine's willing to wait and work with you, because there's something about divine timing. But I see this good news, or there's something about luck and favor always being on your side while you go through this chaotic shit. Like, you are always protected, being divinely guided. That's what I'm getting. And I see a Sagittarius being a survivor. It says the Book of Eli. You survive and overcoming all of it. It says keep moving. Determination will carry you when sight can't. All right, so that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. I hope that was helpful. Bringing you confirmation and clarity, because I feel like you already know this. That's the good thing about tarot. I'm not telling you anything that you don't already know. All right, let's move on to Capricorn. Clear and concise message. Let's get some oracle messages. Thank you guys for being here. Don't forget to hit the like button if these messages are resonating. All right, Capricorn, it's your turn. Let's see. Messages for Capricorn. Manipulator. It says puppet string snap. You're dancing free now. Capricorn. Training day. Somebody could be named Denzel. King Kong ain't got ish on me. Power without integrity destroys itself. Give me one more for Capricorn. You left the group chat and the silence is divine. Capricorn is unbothered, okay? I'm seeing shadow. What you don't face, you repeat. If you don't heal it, you just keep reliving it. And then I'm seeing fake deep. So, I don't know. Somebody here could have been with someone who was fake, acting like they were a deep individual, deep consciously, or I don't know how to put that, but or trying to act like they was healed. But let's see. Capricorn. Let's see what these messages are about. I gotta flip that card over because the boobs. All right, manipulator. It says puppet string snap. You're dancing free now. What's this for Capricorn? Capricorn is free. You're no longer attached to something. I guess it was holding you back or it was oppressing you. Somebody here is a dancer. Trust your intuition. Whoa. Trust your intuition. We got the Emperor. I feel like you're taking the lead. Or you took the lead here. And Capricorn energy. There you are. Okay. So trust your intuition. Capricorn, you could be telling me that you're being intuitively guided. You know, if the energy don't feel right, then it ain't right. And you're trusting that. You're trusting your higher self. Somebody here was dealing with an Aries. What's this Emperor? I feel like you took the lead. There were delays. You could be telling me you were frustrated and waiting. Maybe dealing with somebody who was indecisive. They kept you waiting. Could be a Virgo. This is a full circle moment for a Capricorn. You could also be telling me that somebody here, their energy is toxic. What's this, Capricorn? Give me more for that. Okay, Queen of Swords. So I see you guys standing in your truth. You literally taking the sword and cut the strings, the ties to somebody here. There could have been confusion. Yeah, 10 Pentacles in the reverse. There's a loss here. This person's losing out on you, is what I'm getting. This could be family for somebody. I just feel like a Capricorn had to like erect some boundaries here. What's this? It says training day. King Kong ain't got ish on me. Power without integrity destroys itself. Maybe somebody here, they showed you their true colors, and now you're allowing that person to kind of like use the rope to hang themselves or something like that. Not specifically, but metaphorically. Like somebody here, they ended up exposing themselves. What's this? Because they were lying. You could have children with this person, got fruitful union. Somebody here was lying. Yeah, habits and addictions. Somebody was lying about an addiction. Or you seeing a pattern in somebody so they can't lie. We got Leo energy. This could be the sun. Or this could be strength. Yeah, there's a Capricorn that's over it. You're fed up with what you've seen. Some of you guys were dealing with a Cancer. What's this? Habits and addictions. There's strength again. So we got Leo energy heavy in your reading. Some of you guys are dealing with a Leo, but this is just about you standing in your power. Yeah, it's like you're taking the high road, or you're just standing in your truth. Give me more. Somebody kept you waiting. I feel like there's a Capricorn now. You're focused on the future. You turned your back on your past, or you turned your back on something or someone here. It says you left the group chat. Some of you had a group chat, maybe with family members, and you're not in it anymore. You don't log in. You don't contribute. Something like that. It's just, I don't know, it's draining. You're focusing on yourself. You're taking care of your own needs. What's this? You left the group chat. Yeah, you're taking care of your own needs. Ace of Cups. This is a new start to loving yourself. Temperance. We saw temperance, didn't we? Or maybe not. But Sagittarius energy could be significant. There's something about peace, harmony, and balance being restored. We got air. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could be telling me you cleared the air. This could be a breath of fresh air for a Capricorn. This is a moment of clarity. This is like clarity for a Capricorn. Give me more for the, what's this air? Yeah, because there was confusion. There were illusions here. Somebody here was being fake. We got the Knight of Wands. Somebody was pretending to care, or I feel like you're seeing through all of that. Knight of Wands. Somebody is non-committal. Somebody's reckless. Give me more for this Knight of Wands. Somebody has some reckless behavior. Or they'll turn their back on you in a heartbeat. Ace of Pentacles. They want you to give to them, but then I got the Page of Wands. So it's like you were willing to help them start something, start a dream, or you were willing to contribute, maybe give them advice. I don't know. It's something like that. There was an opportunity here and somebody fumbled it. Somebody was being reckless and they fumbled it. So you're not supporting them anymore. You've left the conversation. What's the shadow? It says, what you don't face, you repeat. If you don't heal it, you just keep reliving it. What is this for Capricorn? It says trauma, rage, confession, generational cycles. You could be telling me you're a generational cycle breaker. Acceptance. It is what it is. There's a Capricorn here. You're accepting that it is what it is. Yeah, mirror effect. You and another person trigger each other. But this has taught you. You're beginning to realize who you are. Yep. This has taught you a lot. What you're seeing in the response or the reflection of what you're giving someone, or how you supported someone else or someone's. Because Capricorn, you have an abundance when it comes to nurturing people. So this could be a whole family. This could be your children for some of you. What's this acceptance? That you've been betrayed. And nobody's coming to like help you up. Nobody's giving you closure. Nobody's apologized. Yeah, Queen of Cups. Some of you guys were dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But I feel like you had unconditional love. Despite the fact that people have betrayed you, these people, you still had love for them. Give me more for the mirror effect. It's Judgment Day now, baby. Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Page of Cups. Now these people could be trying to apologize to you, but I don't know. Something tells me it's too late. You're getting some good news. Things are turning in your favor. Queen of Wands. Yeah, somebody was being fake. It's fake ass love or something like that. Yeah, more fake energy with the Empress, Taurus, Libra energy. Some of you guys were dealing with a fire sign. I just gave somebody being fake. Fake acting like they loved you deeply, or what is this? Somebody promised to buy you something, or somebody made some false promises. Yeah, I'm seeing gaslight. So yeah. You know, this is similar to Cancer's reading. I feel like people took advantage of your kind nature and they get ready to regret that shit. I feel like they're gonna regret that. Because this is a day of reckoning. This is an awakening for a Capricorn. And baby, when you awaken, it's over for the people that was trying to hide or trying to be sneaky with you. You see it. And I feel like you chose to stand up for yourself. Instead of, you know, always bending over backward for other people or something like that. I just get that you had unconditional love. And this is why people, they took it to the limit. I want to say they got overzealous. I don't know what the hell that means, but I just heard that. They benefited off of what you was giving them until you didn't, until you weren't giving it to them no more. Very precise message. It said it's a change of, it's not a change of heart, that's a change of approach. Very precise message for Capricorn. I also feel like Capricorners, you have accepted a lot about yourself. Because you remember how I showed you the 10 of Swords and I said these people put these swords in your back and they didn't even apologize? Like, I feel like you had to take the swords out your own back. Very concise message. Soulmates. 41. So soulmate connections could be any connection. Anybody that you have deep care and love for. These people abandoned you. They made you feel unloved or unwanted or unappreciated. I'm seeing orphaned. When you needed others, where were they? Well, when they needed you, you were always there. Kind of getting that. When it comes to abundance and prosperity, what else is Capricorn not maybe seen? It could be a blockage or, yeah, I just saw wasting resources. You could be telling me that you would have been over backward for people. You would help them out no matter what. It wasn't even a question. These are people you love. But they wouldn't do the same for you. Environment. It says chaos around you also creates chaos in your head. Organize your space. Declutter your space and create an environment in which signals to the universe that you are ready for the next big steps in life. And then we got bad investments. It says not investing in the right things, people, or bad money management. Spirit wants you to invest wisely. Invest wisely your energy, your time, and money, which are limited and valuable resources. How you choose to invest it will have a profound effect on your life, both personally and professionally. And there's that beating a dead horse. Oh my gosh. We keep seeing that. So that's what I'm seeing, Capricorn. I hope that message brought you clarity and confirmation. All right, let's move on to Aquarius. Well, I want to stay. Oh my God. Are you freaking serious? Why? All right, here we go. Clear, concise message. When it comes to Aquarius, what does Aquarius need to know? I got Boys to Men playing, new edition. If you know, you know. Somebody's growing up, becoming a man. Or, yeah. Okay, it says Baby D to the rescue. Stay ready so they can't ever catch you slipping. Aquarius. Thank you, Lorianne, for being a moderator. I appreciate you, love. Emotional hoarder. It says you're not their emotional landfill. Take the trash out. So, Aquarius, you could be telling me that you're always there to help other people out. I'm getting to the rescue. I got Survivor. It says the Book of Eli. Somebody here could be named Eli. Keep moving. Determination will carry you when sight can't. I'm also seeing Gaslight. You remembered what they tried to make you forget. And I'm seeing Ronnie and Tricks. Don't trust them. Not everybody in your circle is in your corner. Aquarius. Okay, let's see. Thank you, love. Thank you for being here. All right, here we go. Aquarius. You could be telling me that you're always stepping in to help people. I see Baby D to the rescue. Stay ready so they can't ever catch you slipping. Tim. Oh, that ain't supposed to be in there. Hold on. Let me make sure my cards are carded. Hold on, Aquarius. I do have to flip some of my cards over because it's too many boobs. Some of my cards are graphic, so I have to make sure that they ain't exposed. All right, let's do this. So when it comes to Aquarius, why did rescue Baby D come out? There was another one. I just saw the Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius energy. There could be a positive turn of events. Things are changing for the better. Where has she been? Keep on smiling. Where has she been? I don't know how to feel about this. Get ready so they can't ever catch you slipping. I don't know. Why can't I pick up my cards? Stay ready so they can't ever catch you slipping. Something about the year 2000, March. The Hangman, Pisces energy. The middle way, the line between opposite extremes. What's this? Opposites attract. It says, no matter what happens outside of myself, I know that I am safe. Aquarius, why do I feel like you had to protect yourself from people? What in the world is this? Okay, your perspective has changed. I see vulnerability here. The way others view you is none of your business. You got haters? And people that are hating on you or that are coming for you for some reason. Why do I feel like people like accusing you of something or trying to make you out to be the bad guy? What is this? I'm getting don't trust them, but you're surviving. You're overcoming this. This could be in a home. I got Capricorn energy with the devil in reverse. You liberated yourself. With this new perspective, with the way that you're seeing things, you've liberated yourself. Something has definitely got you going in the opposite direction. Yeah, you're not happy emotionally. You're not satisfied with this. You're displeased. Knight of Cups. There's that gaslighting energy I was getting. The Knight of Cups. You know what, Aquarius? I feel like sometimes you just care too much. People may look at that as a weakness. No matter what happens outside of myself, I know that I am safe. Heartbreak. I feel like there's Aquarius made to feel let down. Three of Pentacles. Something about a group of people here let you down and you were only trying to work with them. Or these are people that you were supporting. This could be somebody at work too for some of you. Like people trying to sabotage something for you. Baby D to the rescue. Emotional hoarder. So you were the shoulder to cry on. People came to you to tell you, how they felt, or they dumped on you, emotionally dumped on you. And I feel like you're done. You've had it. What's this? It says emotional hoarder. You're not the emotional landfill. Take the trash out. Gemini energy. Argue for your limitations and you get to keep them. Quoted by Elizabeth Gilbert. Strength. Leo energy. You taking back your power. Yeah, you took back your power. You really don't care how people feel about it either. What's this Gemini energy? This could be the Lovers. Yeah, I see. I don't know. People pushed you away. People pushed you away, or there's something about you making a decision. You're at a crossroads, or you were. And I see with the Five of Pentacles, you could be telling me you had to block some folk. Aquarius. What's the these are people from your past. These are people from the past, and I feel like the truth is being revealed. There's like this clarity. What's this Ace of Swords? You know the truth now. Maybe something comes out about the past. Yeah, there's more clarity. The Sun. Leo energy. And I'm seeing with the Three of Wands, you're looking ahead at the future, or you're making future plans. And this doesn't include these people. It doesn't include these people. You're being strong here. You're being brave. You got boundaries. Why is strength coming out for Aquarius? The Ten of Pentacles. There's a loss. This could be family or money. Maybe you had to take a loss, like a loss of a job position, or this could be a breakup. Page of Swords. Somebody's watching you. Somebody's curious. Give me more. The Hierophant. You could be telling me you were married to this person. Taurus energy. What else for Aquarius? There could be gossip. The King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They're gossiping about you. Somebody here is gossiping about you. And I feel like whoever this person is, they're mad because they can't have control, or they want to have the upper hand. They want people to understand their side of things. I'm seeing a survivor energy for Aquarius. Keep moving. Determination will carry you when sight can't. The Magician. Gemini energy. Vulnerability. And a breath of fresh air. Yeah, there's an Aquarius here. You transmuted this shit. You took your power back by transmuting these circumstances. Whatever this was in the past, you're turning pain into power. That's what I'm seeing with this survivor energy. Give me more for the Magician. Yeah, you're making the right decision. Now you're headed in the right direction, or you these people have insecurities. They could be trying to project their insecurities on you. That's all this is. This has nothing to do with how powerful you really are. It's just, yeah, get somebody gaslighting, lying. It says you remembered what they tried to make you forget. Somebody here is trying to downplay you. Anyway, why is vulnerability here? Yeah, Aries energy. Some of you guys were dealing with an Aries. This person could be trying to apologize now. This is somebody who had an inflated ego. They wanted to control you. Give me more for the Page of Cups. Somebody here could be mad because when they look over at you, they see good things happening for you, Aquarius. Because the Page of Cups is serendipity. You could be receiving some good news, or something good is happening for you. Yeah, it's giving you a breath of fresh air. For some of you, this could be a start of a new connection. You just are happy. Anyway, these people tried to gaslight the situation, or gaslight you. Could be a Taurus. Something about being stubborn. Or maybe they was trying to make it seem like you were the one that was being stubborn. Codependency. Yeah, these are people that have limitations, not you. They're codependent on you. They're going to need you before you need them. Capricorn energy is here. unparalleled. Yeah, you're unique for a reason. Maybe somebody here tried to make it seem like something was off about you. Justice is served, Libra energy. You're not for everybody. You're not for everybody. Give me more for this codependency. Yeah, these are people that were jealous and insecure. Or these are people that wouldn't help themselves. Or that, you know. I don't know, they may be wanting to be the victim. Play the victim. What's this unparalleled? There's something unique about you. No matter what they say about you, it's not affecting you. You're still moving forward, Aquarius. Yeah, the Chariot and the Eight of Wands, you're still moving forward. You'll be telling me you moved? Yeah, to a brand new beginning, brand new fresh start, or there's something new that you're creating. And it's making this person, I don't know, it's triggering them. They could be triggered. It says, don't trust them. I don't know who these people are. Not everyone in your circle is in your corner. Maybe you had to do something independently. You had to cut some people off. Family man. Virgo. You could be keeping your the moves of your family silent. Temperance for a while. Temperance. Sagittarius energy. This is family, man. There's karma. Or there's a series of bad events. Where there was a karmic cycle. The star. You had to surrender. You had to let go. Aquarius. That's your energy. You had to purge. What about temperance? I feel like you're keeping your moves hidden. Yeah, you got boundaries. Yep. And they're having a hard time letting go. So you got somebody around you that's having a hard time letting go. They're very codependent on your energy for some reason. They're codependent on you. They can't move on. That's why I said they're going to need you before you need them. But these are the same people that tried to, I don't know, it's like they tried to undermine you. Yeah, they dumped emotionally on you, but you're not there letting them take out the trash. They created a lot of, I don't know, dramas. What is this? Emotional hoarder. You're not their emotional landfill. These are negative, low vibrational beings, period. I feel like you don't want to hear nothing they have to say. These could be people that talk about everybody. You're just tired of having this negative energy around you. Yeah. Yeah. What else for Aquarius? Yeah, I just saw time to go. You had to leave some people behind. You had to leave somebody or some people behind. Because they're deceptive. You can't trust them. More for Aquarius. Yin. This is the energy of receiving. There's something about you getting in alignment, receiving downloads, messages. You got the message that told you that it was time to go. Something about the number 45. This is about being teachable, being moldable, not being stuck in your ways, but being open to the possibilities. What about prosperity and abundance? It's a feminine energy. This is also a good energy for creating and coming up with ideas. I don't know, I just feel like Spirit wants you to be open to the possibilities. Not with the past, but with the future. I just got resentment and envy. Yeah, there were people that were hating on you, Aquarius. It says, Resentment and envy drain your energy and you may feel like a victim. Bless what you desire. Turn jealousy into inspiration, value, and embrace your unique path to create your own version of success and cultivate your own joy. Bottom of the deck, unrealistic expectations. Some of your expectations may not be grounded in reality. Explore expectations. Begin to reconsider your expectations and try to keep your focus on the areas inside of your control, like your own actions and choices for more realistic, achievable outcomes. And then I'm seeing this karmic cycle. So I definitely feel like you notice a pattern. I feel like you realize that, I don't know, if you're talking to a gossiper, that they gossiping about other people, that gossip about you too. There's something about that. Like, people wanted to emotionally trauma dump on you. You could also be telling me that, like, when everything hit the fan, they weren't there to like take accountability. There's like something about leaving you hanging, or I don't know, but you got haters. But when it comes to this resentment and envy, I feel like you transmuted this energy, or this is what spirit wants you to continue to do. These people are only fueling your success. I don't know, maybe they look at you and they see that you do things that are impossible for them to do, and they can resent you for that or hate you for that. Yes, be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. Thank you, Timmy Turner. Thank you for that. All right, let's move on to Pisces. Thank you guys so much for being here. Don't forget to hit that like button if these messages are resonating. Pisces, these messages may or may not resonate with every Pisces, but let's see what comes out. Clear and concise messages. The song that's playing is When Love Calls. It says, you better answer. You better answer. It's by Atlantic Star. When Love Calls. All right, here we go. Messages for Pisces. What does Pisces need to know? Okay, shadow. If you don't heal it, you just keep reliving it. You said be easy on Pisces. Big worm. Where my money? Take care of business before it comes to collect. Daddy's little girls. Real strength is found in showing up with love. Okay, Pisces. We got Creed. Born for this. Somebody here likes boxing, or somebody enjoys boxing. The fight is yours for a reason. You were built for it. And I'm also seeing you can't build with someone who only knows how to destroy. All right. Let's see what this is now. In response to that comment, I don't control the energy. I'm going to read what I get. I'm going to read what I get, Pisces. So let's hope what this is, it comes out. It's helpful. That's what I'm saying. All right. So it says Monique. Somebody's name is Monique. Somebody's name is Precious. Trauma, rage, confession, generational cycles. What you don't face, you repeat. Pisces, you could be a generational curse breaker. You could be in a position, you could be telling me that's not what you want. You don't want to be the one that's taking the lead of your lineage, but you were born for this. Didn't we see a card that said something about, yeah, born for this? All right, let's see. No matter what happens outside of myself, I know that I am safe. Water. Virgo energy. This could be about disciplining or mastering something here, Pisces, because it says what you don't face, you repeat. I got Cancer, excuse me, not Cancer, Taurus. There could be a stubbornness or like a unmovable energy, something about needing to make a change. We got Aries. This is about taking the lead, and then there's Pisces. Let's see. No matter what happens outside of myself, I know that I am safe. Water. This could be a very emotional, I was just about to say, this could be a very emotional time for somebody. I'm getting heartbreak. Capricorn energy, the devil in reverse. It's heartbreaking to have to separate from something or kick an addiction, let go of something that's toxic. I get liberation with the devil in reverse. Why is Virgo energy here? The 9 of Wands and the 5 of Cups in reverse. I don't know, Pisces, you could be telling me that you feel attacked or you feel like you always have to defend yourself. The 5 of Cups in reverse. It's like something about not being able to let go of the past. The past hurts. I don't know who this is that won't. Somebody keeps bringing up the past. What is this? Some of you guys are dealing with a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Yeah, somebody here is having a hard time healing and letting go. Give me more for that 5 of Cups. Feeling defensive. Feeling attacked. 10 Cups in a reverse. Yeah. Somebody did something to hurt you in the past. You could be replaying that energy, or this is nostalgia. This is thinking about something all the time. You know what? The song that's playing? 2 occasions. Somebody here, they think about something day and night. Somebody keeps replaying something over and over again. What's this big worm? Take care of business before it comes to collect. Where my money? Something about the number 95. Sagittarius energy could be significant. This is about stepping out of your comfort zone, exploration, expansion. This could be an awakening. I got rebirth. Facing a fear. 2 of Cups when it comes to love. There could be something changing here. Because I get rebirth in love. Let me get more for that. What's this Sagittarius energy? Because this could either be the Wheel of Fortune or this could be Judgment. Somebody's having a hard time moving on. The Empress in reverse. Somebody's very emotional. I get a very emotional energy here. Somebody here could be giving up or wanting to give up. I don't know who that is. Taurus, Libra energy. It's like, because somebody here can't move on, they're limiting themselves, or they're, how do I put it? Like they're not expressing their highest potential. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles in a reverse. Somebody here, you could have a mother figure or a baby mama or something like that. This person, they don't want to help themselves. They don't want to let you go. That's not for every Pisces. Could be an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. What's this rebirth? Somebody here has to face a fear in order to have a new start or a new beginning. But somebody here keeps holding on. Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Somebody got to let go of something. It's time to let go, free yourself. I don't know, cut out what no longer serves. What's this 2 of Cups? There's something about beating a dead horse, trying to force something, or not knowing when to walk away. I feel like somebody here, they wait until they're burned out or they're exhausted before they make a move. Give me more for the 4 of Swords. Yeah, surrender. So Pisces, it looks as though there's a situation here. It's like Somebody here don't let go or don't surrender until they hit rock bottom. That's kind of like what I'm getting. Why is shadow here? But that's what I've been clarifying. What's daddy's girl here? Daddy's little girls. What's this? Children could be a factor. But if somebody here is having a hard time letting go of a father figure, what the heck is this? Real strength is found in showing up with love. Trust your intuition. Pisces. Acquired taste. You're not for everybody. Gemini. The way others view you is none of your business. I'm getting Taurus energy. What's this? Trust your intuition. The Fool. About taking a risk, taking a leap of faith. Starting out on a new adventure. Yeah, walking away. There's a Pisces here. The fear is walking away. Letting something go. What's this acquired taste? I got Virgo energy and Leo energy. The Hermit in reverse is like somebody fear of being lonely, fear of being alone, or leaving someone alone. Give me more for the Hermit in reverse, but I feel like with strength. Yeah, somebody's worried about this. Definitely tossing and turning with the idea because it's like you can't control it. You can't. It's like out of your hands or out of your control, but somebody feels restless. You could be telling me you toss and turn with the thoughts. You go back and forth with this. Why is Gemini energy here? Some of you guys are dealing with an Aquarius. We got Scorpio. Yeah, somebody fears losing out or missing out for something. Scorpio, King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But whoever you're fearing losing or letting go, I feel like this person, they're selfish. Yeah. Give me more for this King of Wands in reverse. They're controlling, Nine of Cups. They want it their way or the highway. Okay, Pisces. Because I'm getting wish fulfillment and Two of Cups. You would dream of having this with this person, or you want this, and you love this person, but what? But they're negative. They could be very judgmental or critical of you, or they can have very high expectations that you can't meet, or they make you feel some kind of way. I get it like a bully. Something about being pessimistic. You were born for this. The fight is yours for a reason. You were built for it. What is this for Pisces? There's something about needing to take back your power. The Fool. There's the Fool again. We saw that already. It's here twice. So Pisces gotta. Somebody's being seductive. It's toxic. This is toxic. Yep, a karmic partner. There it is. What was this card that hit the floor? Oh my goodness. Pisces. I said, what was this that hit the floor? Your energy? Somebody's afraid of being alone or losing somebody. Didn't Tisha Campbell just redid her song? So she was in the movie School Days, and she sang a song in that movie. It was "I Don't Want to Be Alone Tonight." I just heard that. I don't want to be alone tonight. If you know, you know. Tisha Campbell in School Days. I think she redid it because it's something on YouTube about that. Her singing that again. But anyway, somebody here don't want to be alone. I don't know if I need to even go any further with this. Because this is, I mean, this is self-explanatory. You can't build with somebody who only knows how to destroy. Yeah, it's like you can't change this person. That's what I'm saying. Like somebody's hands are tied. So no matter how much you think about this or you go back and forth, toss and turn about it, look, codependency just came out. That's the devil. Okay. Thank you, love, because all right. You can't build with somebody who, yeah, it's making you look at yourself, Pisces. And this person is the opposite. Their energy is extreme. They're nothing like you. Y'all don't share the same values. And this is helping you to look at yourself. You're beginning to realize who you are. You're weighing out your options. Somebody's dealing with a Sagittarius. You can't control them. Taurus energy. Damn it. The Hierophant. And I'm seeing boundaries. Justice is here. Libra energy is here. And it's time to take action. So what I'm saying is a Pisces you're being encouraged to take some kind of action. Yeah, the Emperor. Aries energy. This could be happening because we're in Aries season. This is about taking the lead. Taking the lead and taking action. Doing what's necessary so that you can have happiness because yeah, I feel like somebody here, you fear losing this, but I mean, reality is showing you that this person they're not changing. They're not going to change. You could be telling me you feel alone in a relationship because this person's selfish or they don't focus on their needs first. Somebody here, you're afraid to let go of a family dynamic. You have a family with this person. But it's a lot going on here, Pisces. When it comes to Pisces, what else do they need to know? You need to walk away. Okay, this has a message. What else for Pisces? What's with the cards hitting the floor? Ooh, Pisces. We have new life and mending. Mending. Healing. What was that hit the floor? Okay. It says happy, happy. So, and I see this being like an independent energy. The number 26 could be significant. The number 52. Yeah, it's like you're taking the lead, taking control, taking back your power. 52, 7. This is a completion, yeah. Okay, so the overall theme of these readings today, collective, this has been a full circle moment. A full circle moment for the collective. And every sign, just about every sign, got this same kind of overarching theme. And, a lot of messages talked about awakenings, realizations, needing to face fears. So, this doesn't seem like it's that much different, just a different dynamic or different scenario. But Pisces, let's look at any blockages. What could be blocking or excessively giving? Excessively giving. Not standing in your value and not receiving what you're truly worth. Spirit wants you to help yourself first. There's nothing wrong with being helpful. The problem comes when you overgive at the expense of your own personal and professional well-being. It's time to give yourself permission to say no. I feel like that's significant for Pisces. But when it comes to abundance and prosperity, what are the blind spots? What is it that a Pisces might not be realizing? Fear of failure. See, I told you it has something to do with fear. It says attempting to avoid failure is making you miss out on opportunities. Spirit wants you to embrace failure. You will undoubtedly experience failure on the path to success, but don't let it dissuade you from making things happen that might not have otherwise if you were still frozen in fear. And then I'm seeing rushing success too. Rushing the process won't give you the kind of success that lasts. Spirit wants you to learn to be patient. Stop trying to achieve overnight success and focus on steady progress. Your successes will be easier to achieve because you'll function more effectively and make better choices. Pisces. I also feel like Spirit wants you to be open to receive the downloads or pay attention to the signs, messages from Spirit. Spirit is speaking. So that's what I'm saying, Pisces. I hope that made sense. I hope that brought you clarity and confirmation. Don't forget to hit the like button if it did. I will be putting timestamps, but that is the end of my all signs reading. I hope these messages were helpful. Thank you guys so much for being here. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I will be talking to you again soon, collective. My pleasure. Thank you, love. All right, y'all take care. Peace.